Well, you know, the sad thing is Opie and Anthony got another radio show. They wouldn't have known what...
Why is that sad, Robin? Why is, she said something about...
It's sad that we got another radio show?
Why?
Yeah, it's a lot sadder than me being in an attic, putting tin in, going, I used to be Anthony. now, I'd give them that, would be sad.
I was only a few months away from calling up the old Huntington Crescent Club and said, hey, I could be one of those old caddies I saw when I was caddying over there.
I still remember what what the yardage is.
You fucking hole.
Is Opie and Anthony got another radio show. They wouldn't have known what to do with satellite coming to it first because you had not done it yet.
Right.
And now that you have shown...
Okay, hold on. She's got to finish. I know. I'm building up to... I got to hear this. Holy shit, I got to hear this.
She is the...
Wait a minute.
She is the luckiest broadcaster in radio.
Am I getting...
luckiest broadcaster in radio.
Am I getting the feeling she's saying we've been here almost a year and a half and we haven't known what to do until Howard's come on?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Our body of work speaks for itself. That's all I'll say. We don't need to try to defend ourselves.
Wow.
We've had a great year in 3 months. Oh, welcome to the show,
Patrice, by the way. You could have just come in, an hour. You could have slept a little late. And I want to apologize.
I really want to go out on the sofa and take a nap. But I don't want to.
We're almost done.
I want to apologize for the racial epithets that were flinging through my mind 2 seconds ago, and it almost came out of my mouth. It almost came out of my mouth, the big one.
Niglet was in there somewhere?
It was the nuclear N-word. Almost popped out, followed by the C-word.
My God.
I swear to you, it was right at the tip of my tongue, and I held back. She's the
luckiest person in broadcasting. She adds absolutely nothing to his stupid show. She was there in the beginning because it allowed Howard to talk about blacks and this and that.
And women.
A lot easier. But now that that shit doesn't matter anymore, she still gets to sit on that show.
She's a big, fat, black-assed albatross. That's what you are.
A big, fat, black marshmallow.
Sit in your little booth. Sit in your dunking booth.
Some people could call me that.
And chime it. But you're charming.
Sit in your dunking booth and read the headlines. That's your job.
That's your job. Chime in. Reiterate what Howie says with a little chuckle.
The sad thing is Opie and Anthony got another radio show. They wouldn't have known what to do with satellite coming to it first because you had not done it yet.
Right.
And now that you have shown them how to generate publicity and do all, they just show up to try to grab some of it.
Yeah, it's sad. And
what are you talking about?
That didn't even really make sense.
What is she fucking talking about?
Wow.
I just hope that the people hear the dishonesty in this stupid radio show. That's all.
That's arrogance.
That's why we go off on these little tangents and go after these people, because they're so fucking dishonest. When we signed with XM, we got all the headlines. Trust me.
Yeah.
We got all the headlines.
Don't worry so much about us, you fucking hole.
We had national interviews on all the hot shows. We were in every fucking magazine. We were on the front page of a bunch of newspapers. We got it all as well.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
For you to say that, we had to wait for, Howard to make his announcement and so he could show us how it's done is such bullshit.
We sat here over a year. Over a year, we sat here, me and Opie, shaking, going, I can't... When will Howie be on, Opie, to show us?
And we continue to generate our own headlines and our own stories in the newspapers.
Yeah, don't worry about the way we get publicity.
Matter of fact, we're doing an interview for the Daily News tomorrow, a big feature.
Don't worry about it.
Tomorrow.
Little paper in here in New York City called the Daily News. Thank you very much.
A big, huge feature. We're doing that tomorrow.
And if you look at our career from day one, I think we know how to get publicity.
They're just fucking dishonest.
Yeah.
Just babbling assholes.
It's sad. And what's even sadder is terrestrial radio's reaction to me leaving. All this carrying on just makes me bigger and bigger. I'm telling you, your plan is to make me bigger. We've got momentum. We've got something going on.
You actually have a plan about you, and there's nobody else mentioned. You know, we have to get on this show or that show. No, you have a plan to roll out information when it's good for you.
The whole speaks again, and I just throw my arms up and go, what?
All I hear is Charlie Brown's teacher.
Wah. That's right, Robin. Well, that's exactly my point and what I was saying. Shut up, hole.
Do you think she eats like a pig to cover up the fact that she has no talent in radio, and it bothers her that she's, cashing that paycheck every night?
Nerve-wracked. She's nerve-wracked.
She's like, holy shit, they're not on to me yet.
Yeah.
I could cash a few more checks.
All I have to do is chuckle at what Howard says and
sit in my dunking booth,
repeat what he says
and
with
rip and
different
read
words.
Rip and read.
And then, just read a bunch of stuff.
One more quick clip and we'll move on.
Still at it.
A real radio show today.
Well, they have a very bad problem over at XM because, I'm privy to this stuff. They have a board of directors that rides their ass. Whenever they want to make a decision, they are paralyzed. You, Panero, very badly wanted to hire me.
But he couldn't convince that board to move fast.
I believe so. And it's not his fault. And listen, I was looking...
Hey, keeping that door open, aren't you, Howie? Howie, keeping that fucking door open, aren't you? Keeping that XM door open. That sounds like confidence and faith in your $500 million paycheck-giving company. Hey, you Panero, I like that guy. He's great. Keep the door open. Don't burn this bridge, idiot. There's only 2 satellite companies. Don't burn this bridge. Good, Howie.
Sounds like a guy that's a little bitter that he didn't get to go to the better company.
The better company. And a little insecure that if something happens over there... he'll be able to jump ship. Yeah, that's what that sounds like to me.
Yeah, because when your contract's up, XM's going to want to hire a 60-year-old shock jock.
Can I throw baloney at your tits?
I don't think so.
Ew, stop it. You're creepy.
I don't think so.
Paul, and listen, I was looking at every aspect when you're making a move to satellite.
By aspect,
not just will they pay me. I was looking at how fast they crank out radios, what their commitment is to programming.
What? No, you're not. You looked at the money. You looked at the money. Shut up. You looked at the money. Every other aspect of these companies, one company wanted to pay you $500 million. The other one didn't. That's it. That's it. XM, every other part of XM works out on paper better than Sirius. Everything. Their financials, the technology, the management, everything works out better.
And don't take our word for it. Read the latest issue of Barron's.
Barron's, you know. That little-known publication that covers Wall Street. Barron's. You idiot. The guy is a lying sack of cunt. That's what you are.
Wait,
you lie.
Wait, I got to dump out of that. We got to censor
dump
ourselves.
out.
We better censor that.
We're over the line here.
We don't have channel blocking, so we better make believe that we have responsibility here at our company.
Not just, will they pay me? I was looking at, how fast they crank out radios, what their commitment is to programming and all that stuff. XM's not a bad company. It's just, for me, this was a better company. This was the place for me.
For you.
It just seems lazy to me to just rely on commercial-free music as your selling point.
Or the Ellen Show.
Right. I mean, what's that?
Oh, yeah. And then even the Snoop channel is a reaction to the M&M show.
What an asshole. They're trying to knock us down because we have Ellen DeGeneres and Snoop. They have Martha Stewart and Eminem.
And it's called
and
Variety.
Eminem doesn't even do anything. They just hired his fucking name.
And it's called Variety because, Howie, not everyone is listening to Howard Stern. Sorry. And you know something? Some people will tune in and listen to Ellen. Big Ellen fans will tune in and listen to Ellen. As will they listen to that old, raggedy, convict bitch Martha Stewart over there on your company. People will listen to that. It's just the way it is. But it's part of the beauty of satellite is that it's not all about one guy.
And Ellen trumps Martha Stewart every time.
Stop.
Every fucking time.
It's whatever. It's just not all about you. And this guy thinks it's all about him.
What's that?
And then even the Snoop channel is a reaction to the M&M channel, which was a brilliant move.
But that's what I'm saying. All they did was come out and say we're comommercial free, and everything else has been a reaction to whatever else has gone on.
So you mean, don't just imitate. Initiate something new.
Ooh.
And that would be the secret to success.
What?
And, we'll see what happens.
So when we make our next announcement, you'll say that we took your advice, right, Howie?
Yeah.
Wait till you hear what XM does next. Wait till you hear what XM does next. Wait till you hear what XM does next.
There it was, your dose of insincerity, dishonesty, lying, with a little fat black-ass hole thrown in for measure. Mm-hmm.
It's just getting larger and larger and larger.
You are getting so fucking fat. Oh! And Howie's a lying sack.
Of what?
Lying sack of cunt. He is.
Better dump out of that.
Just dump, please. There's no sincerity there, no honesty. The guy, and you know something? I feel sorry for him. Because he's not even being honest with himself. I sincerely think he believes all this shit to make himself feel better so he can sleep at night.
And he's not even talking to 10% of his old audience. Nope. Not even 10% of his old audience.
Nope.
And they'll have another pretty good quarter, and then what? And then what?
Wah, 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 wah.
And then what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh.
And then everyone starts looking at you going, we're paying you this much for what? For what?
I like the way the whole tried to twist the fact that even though we were here over a year on satellite radio, over a year before Howard hit satellite, that somehow even our satellite show is ripping him off.
Right.
How the hell do you spin? It's
amazing, isn't it?
How do you spin that one?
It's amazing.
They have a time machine, Robin. They took it to the future.
And a little secret.
Listen to my show.
And a little secret about our contract. Unfortunately, we're on a year-to-year basis.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were not successful once again in our first year, XM would have easily said goodbye.
Boot.
Save the money, spend it on something else.
The boot.
They would have absolutely given us the boot.
The threat of the boot is there. We have to perform. We need to perform. We need to please the audience.
That's right. We don't have that cushy contract.
They were scared shitless hiring us. Who wouldn't be?
That's why in all our interviews...
In a church.
That's why...
assholes.
That's why in all our interviews we talk about how we still have passion to do this.
Right.
And, Howard's become lazy, which is just a fact.
We have passion to eat.
That's right. That's the real passion.
That's the passion. Food and shelter. That's our motivation.
They pretty much tell us every Friday if they're going to pick up the next week of our contract.
Right.
So we call that passion.
That's passion. Not as, am I going to be able to afford fuel for the helicopter out to the Hamptons that weekend?
Right.
That isn't passion.
But we like to spin it and call it passion.
My passion is, in a year, am I going to have a couch with duct tape on the arm again?
The fact is, we have no choice. We have to put on a great radio show every fucking day.
Every day. It's the passion to eat.
We can't rest one day at this new job. They can fire us tomorrow.
And not have a problem with it.
And we'll just be a blink, blink in the satellite radio.
That's it.
Business. That's what our passion is.
But thank the good Lord, we're doing just fine over here. Thank you very much.
All right, we're going to start our radio show next. Mm-hmm. Patrice O'Neill is here, and we couldn't be happier. We got lots to talk about today.
Just walked in the door, Patrice. Slept a little late.
What's been going on?
Nothing. Just talking about
cool. I'm sorry,
other radio shows, things like that. Nothing you'd want to get involved in.
But, instead of maybe hearing some bitterness in our voices today, why don't you just pick up the latest issue of Barron's?
Barron's.
Because we back up the shit we say on our show with cold, hard facts.
I believe it's available online, too, complete with the graphs and pie charts.
Yeah,
and
look how impressive the pie charts are.
I was very impressed by the pie charts.
There were some big words in the Barron's article, so I just went to the charts. And I saw that XM had a much bigger piece of the pie.
They were blue. They were colored blue, and then I think the Sirius was the red, and the blue was bigger.
The blue was bigger, and it had a dollop of whipped cream on top. All right, a couple of radio teases, because we love radio teases. I got a couple. Ann had a moment watching Web Junk 20, Patrice O'Neill's new show on VH1.
Love the show.
Don't even say.
I'm not just kissing ass over here. I love the show.
Don't even say what happened.
You're very funny on there. It's just like the video clips are what they are. I've seen some of them online, but Patrice's comments are very funny.
That's right, and we'll get into what happened as Anthony was watching Web Junk 20.
Yes.
And I guess we got to play a little game called Guess Which Member of the Opie and Anthony Show went and saw Brokeback Mountain on their own.
Oh, yeah, this is difficult.
Guess which member went and saw Brokeback Mountain. Actually went to the movie theater and said, I am going to see that movie.
Brokeback, the Faggot Cowboy movie. That's the one I want to see. Excuse me, sir. 1 ticket to the Faggot Cowboy movie? Thank you. No, I don't want to give to the children.
No, I don't want to see Munich. No, I don't want to see Scarlett Johansson and Match Point.
Don't hand me 18 advertisements I have to throw away, too.
I need 1 ticket to the Faggot Cowboy movie.
When I go to the movies, they give you the ticket, and then they give you, like,
I don't know,
advertisements for the snack bar.
Coupons.
It's like, believe me, I'm walking up to it.
Coupons.
I know where it is. Right. I know it's available there.
Right.
It's not like, oh, I could get a Buick.
Right.
You know, it's a snack bar. Give me some Twizzlers.
All right. We'll take a break, and we'll continue with some of these teases and some other things. Got to talk about Kobe scoring 81 points last night.
Oh, and I hit my OnStar emergency button over the weekend.
You did?
Yes, I did. I'll talk about that.
And
after these words.
And Howard's feeling very sorry for Aunt and I as we proceed to buy nice places of residence for ourselves. And I was shopping for a home in Manhattan over the weekend and had
Were you house shopping?
Had something a little crazy happen to me as well. Look at all these teases.
These are just teasing. We are teasing. You're not supposed to tease on satellite. Didn't Howie teach you that?
But Howie continues to feel sorry for us. By the way, Howard, we'll continue to be wherever you're at, under your fucking skin.
Yep.
He's trying to use reverse psychology with the whole I feel sorry for these guys. No, we know it gets to you. We know it's easy to get under your skin, and we will continue. Our pests will continue to do
Not as easier as it used to be to get under his skin, because it's a little tighter now than it was.
A little tighter now, right, because that's what you want in your shock jock, a facelift. That's just brilliant.
Didn't he used to who was it he used to goof on? Scott Shannon. Holy shit, pull the audio of that one, kids. The Scott Shannon facelift rants that Howard used to go on. He's him now. What sets him apart from what he was goofing on about Scott Shannon, that Scott Shannon went in and got a facelift? Yeah, I got a facelift. What do you think? I remember listening to that.
We know for a fact he has a new nose, a new neck. It was told to us. We can't confirm.
Get a new show!
We can't confirm this, but he adds hair all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And he pretty much has to go to a parlor to get his hair done.
Ha ha ha, Howard. No, Chia Pet?
Yeah. That was good.
Stink. Feel sorry for me.
All right, we'll end this segment with Howard Stern talking about the #1 satellite radio company in America. Program, Patrice O'Neill in studio today.
Good morning.
We have lots to do on the program today. I guess we're doing a 3-hour show today, technically. Sorry about that. But we have to go down that road from time to time. You got to bear with us.
Some things must be pointed out, collected, and then pointed out, that's all.
Because this fucking asshole is not going to be walking over us, ever.
Nope.
We've been fighting the battle for many years, and we've been very successful. Very successful. Remind me, we got to talk about Cindy Adams, that pig in the New York Post. Oh. She went to Scores as a cocktail waitress wearing a wacky wig thinking she's, I don't know, some kind of hipster. And then has all sorts of comments about the strip club. And her humor is just unbelievable. It's just the best humor I've ever read in a newspaper.
Always funny and cutting edge.
Couple things, some business. My brother's restaurant will be opening within a week, it looks like.
Really?
Yes. 400 New York Avenue in Huntington. F.H. Riley's.
Is that what it's going to be called?
F.H. Riley's, yes.
Nice.
Go ahead. Why are you making fun of the name?
No, I want to go to the grand opening and order my fucking roast beef and potatoes, my boiled cabbage stew at the fucking F.H. Riley's and shit.
Fuck, man, you know, we're not Irish, but we'll fucking jump on the Irish bandwagon.
Oh, why not?
Why not? That's the type of names that do well in the old bar and restaurant business.
That's true.
Actually, F.H. is the initials of my late great dad, Fred Hughes. And Riley's the name of one of my nieces. So there you go. Oh. F.H. Riley's.
F.H. Riley's. 400
New York Avenue in Huntington. We're going to be open for business any day.
That sounds like a fun place.
It actually is going to be a lot of fun.
I like the name. F.H. Riley. You want to go down to Riley's?
Well, after the explanation of the name, it's like you can't even joke no more.
Oh, you can joke?
Thanks a lot, Opie, for fucking it. It's my dad and my niece. It's like, thank you, beloved family members. I can't even, like, trash it now.
Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want. Dude, trust me. If you want to trash.
Looking for big business on St. Patty's Day, I guess, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Got to get open before that with a name like F.H. Riley's. Fuck, you got to be open on St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, we need to pay some bills, so we got to be open on St. Patty's Day.
You should just change it. Then, like, Cinco de Mayo, it's Jose's.
Right.
You just have a rotating sign for every occasion.
F.H. Jose's. And for Black History Month, I don't know.
What memorabilia is going to be on the wall?
What do you got
snowshoes and a couple of...
Yeah, what do you got planned for the decor?
I think there may be a picture or two of you and I.
Oh!
There may be a little Opie and Anthony section.
The celebrity signing section.
Yeah. We're going to turn into the place to hang if you're like a pest of this radio show. Absolutely.
That's good.
And we'll be there... Well, I'll be there very often.
Can I make a bet on the first drunk that's thrown out of there and not allowed back?
Yeah.
All right.
And
I know what my bet is.
And
she'll be using my money.
No, her picture will be at the door. She's not allowed in.
Not allowed in?
No.
Why can't I get into this fucking place?
Well, have a little 6-piece Riley fingers. Some.
Oh, yeah.
No, my brother's an amazing chef. He's been doing it his whole life.
What's the cuisine?
American, so it's a little of everything, you know. You'll have your fish, your chicken, your steak. You'll have your little...
angry typing guy chicken fingers. Things like that.
I want him to come up with...
I want the chicken fingers.
I want him to come up with a drink called the Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Dude, that was making me laugh all weekend long. We were doing the Oopsie.
Oopsie.
We were begging girls, because we were just hanging out at the restaurant, like, all night Saturday and stuff, and we're just begging, like, girls to give us the Oopsie.
Yeah, little lean.
Little lean, and something pops out. The old
Oopsie.
Oopsie. So that's exciting news. So I think within a week we'll be open for some biz. And then my other brother, I got lots of brothers, he decided to join MySpace. And he made you one of his top 8. He's basically trying to get a lot of friends.
You know what? I will put him on my top 8, even though I have, well, I can't put him on this month. I did switch. I have a completely African-American top 8 that I'm going into Black History Month with.
Did Patrice get to approve this?
I don't know. I've heard from a lot of brothers. They're a little upset because some of them are fake, and one of them is a cartoon character. Because that's all I can find.
Put one of the guys from the Boondocks on there?
Yeah, I have...
wait, okay, I got you. You got... this is Anthony's top 8 on MySpace.
I got some gangbanger up there as the first guy.
Yeah, you got a guy called Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah.
He's a gangbanger with a pink wig.
Yeah, and he's got like a gun or something. I don't know
Is that an AK?
Yeah, I think so.
And then you got some girl named Jackie.
Jackie was a pretty attractive African woman, so I popped her up on there.
Is she a listener to the show?
Yeah.
Very good.
Then, Mr. T.
He's got Mr. T.
I don't think it's really Mr. T, but he's black, so I put him up there.
All right.
And then next is, who's that?
Mike Tyson, but you don't say Mike Tyson, you say Rapist from Brooklyn.
Yeah, his name is Rapist from Brooklyn, and he's
a listener of the show, and he uses Mike Tyson's
picture, and his name is Rapist from Brooklyn.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
And then you got Ray.
Who is, I guess that's Barry White's picture?
Barry White's picture.
Yeah.
Then you got Blanket, who uses Dave Chappelle's picture.
Yeah.
Then you got Julian. Who's that?
I don't know. I was really searching. Dude, I have 11,000 friends on MySpace, and it was a chore to find 8 black people.
Just like the neighborhood you live in.
Fucking despicable, man.
It is the same demographic breakdown as my neighborhood.
Oh, Ray is Ray the intern? Okay. And then Purnell, who uses the black dude from Family Guy.
Yeah.
What's his name in Family Guy? What?
Cleveland. Oh, yeah, Cleveland. Who was a cartoon character.
Yeah.
Black guy. And that's pretty much
so you can't
all I could do. And all of my comments that came in is like, hey, Anthony, love the Schwoogie Top 8. When am I going to make it in? I can't wait till Black History Month is over so I could be in your top 8. A lot of people are very unappreciative.
It's
the
amazing.
fact that I'm supporting.
Jesus, one fucking month can you have a fucking bunch of black people? One month.
That's all I'm trying to do.
The rest of the 11 is it's all white hour, and it's like fucking like just 1 month. Just put a couple of black
show
people
a little support. Yeah. Okay, there's a little contradiction there because my favorite music artist, I only have one, and it's Prussian Blue.
Prussian Blue.
Those two adorable little girls that sing racist white supremacist songs.
The Nazi girls.
The Nazi girls. You ever see them?
Never heard of them.
Prussian Blue. They are the cutest thing this side of a puggle. They are adorable. And they wear little shirts with smiley faces, but the smiley face has a little Hitler mustache. How cute is that? And they sing songs about keeping the white race strong and how they don't want blacks in the neighborhood. They're like 12 years old.
Oh, precious.
They are cute as bug's ears, if I could use that.
Like? I think they're called preteens.
They're little blondes. They look like little Olsen twin kind of. Right. They're tweens, Opie.
I'm sorry, tweens.
Tweens. Just the cutest little things.
They get pregnant. They get pregnant by black Jews.
Black Jews.
Black Jews. Fucking little assholes. So, my brother, proving that MySpace is a great thing for people that don't have friends in real life, has started his own MySpace account.
You on MySpace?
Fuck no, I hate MySpace.
People keep asking.
I have real friends. A few, anyway.
Real friends.
I don't want to do.
You should have heard the conversation we had on the phone last night.
11,000 friends.
Yeah, Patrice and I.
Horrendous.
Patrice and I decided to take our little thing to the next level.
You were trying to make friends.
See if there's a friendship thing happening.
Don't ever call me again. That's all I gotta say. We are radio friends.
Wait a minute.
You started sick.
You started by leaving a very awkward message that I still have on my phone, inviting me to the Knick game.
Yeah, and no, I didn't leave it. I texted because this cocksucker doesn't call you back. So, and then when he calls, you can tell it's a time where you should be very excited that he called. Like it should be a drum roll right before the call. Like, it's Opie calling you. You better pick up motherfucking right now. Yeah. So we talking. I invited him to the basketball game. We had an extra ticket front row. I know Opie likes fucking
I love
sports, basketball. So it was like, text message, nothing. So he does an excuse that I do, which I respect.
No, it's not an excuse. I swear to God, dude, I would... No,
well, not an excuse, but like
I know you're having fun for the radio.
Like
I would have went to the... No! Dude, I would have went to the Knick game, no problem. I would have dropped everything.
His text?
That's the context. All his emotion, the context is...
I didn't get back to you.
Not even a fucking fucks no, nothing. Just no.
Yeah, that's where I'm
Can't go.
But there was no excuse.
Did you get the text and go, click?
I had a little birthday party on Long Island for a 6-year-old I had to go to. My niece. Jamie's birthday.
That would leave you more time to text than being at any other event.
I know.
Wait, here's the thing. I do the same shitty shit to people.
Everyone does.
My message on my outgoing message is, listen,
dude, your message
good luck.
Good luck.
Leave a message and cross your fingers. Because I know I'm a hunk of shit. That's no big deal.
So you got to taste your own medicine. So maybe we could be friends.
We could be friends. As I look at a 516 number. 516. Oh,
we had small talk on the phone last night. I think it went okay. It was very awkward.
Small talk.
Because we decided to take it to the next level. We're all getting along with Patrice. So now, he invited me to the Knick game. I called him back last night. A little small talk.
Yeah.
I think there's a potential friendship that's blooming.
Did you have any mutual interests that you talked about?
You can feel when it was... how you feel when it just
died out.
Like, like with the spaghetti strainer, that last bit of water that you drain off the spaghetti, you can feel that conversation just draining off the spaghetti. Left. And it just was like, so
then.
Hey, man, I'm going to watch Flavor. I'm like, not watching it, just...
Oh, no, it didn't hit that wall.
And then there was the awkward hang-up. It was just... I thought it was a good start, though.
Take it easy, man.
It was a good try. It was a good try.
No, it's not even a try. I would like to be your friend, actually. I have a similar story. Bob Kelly tried to become my friend because he started doing the radio show, and I was at Starbucks with him and Jim Norton one day, and he's doing all that small talk bullshit. You know, just babbling about nothing. I actually looked at him. He'll tell you. And I go, Bob, I got to tell you, man, I don't think you and I will ever become friends.
It ain't going to happen.
I'm not feeling it.
Instead of feeling our way through this and making believe, I just want to tell you right off the bat, I don't think you can become friends.
Ain't working.
Norton's eyes were like fucking huge.
You gotta love a motherfucker like that.
I was like,
lay it out
let's stop
Don't
trying.
Even try.
Let's stop trying. It ain't happening.
That's so genius.
I don't hate the guy or anything, but I'm like, you know, Bob, I'm not feeling
it. It's honest, and no one's wasting time. Now you're not wasting time.
Fucking E-Rock just tried to have a low drop. Hey, Opie, how's your brother's restaurant? Opie's like, what? He said, what?
Yeah,
10 minutes later, what? You can see the look on his face, like, he's been trying ever since he's been on the show, and it just ain't happening. He's like, goes home and goes, I'm going to find something else in my life, because I'm tired of being just this Mr. Computer Boy, go get the CD. I just want to say hi to Gregory.
Maybe it'll build up into something.
He was feeling good, you know. He's like, wait, you know what? I think he's open for a little conversation today. Nope,
and when it's so forced, you try to find something to, like, get into. You just go, wait, what's a good one?
Oh, well, the restaurant's very important to him right now. Sure.
Yeah.
I bring nothing to the table. I bring nothing to the table.
We didn't have a bad conversation. It was like, there was our very first outside of this radio
I liked it,
kind of conversation.
I actually liked it.
Fine.
I was actually going to call you up because I wanted to go down the cellar this weekend, but then I had to get out to Long Island, check out the restaurant and stuff. But the Knick game was cool, huh?
Yeah. Fucking...
Dude, I've never sat on the court.
Genius. Unfucking believe. It was like... Even though it doesn't even matter if you're a fan or not, if you sit on the floor.
Yeah.
It's just to watch 7-foot-tall, like, superhuman people run around and just the intricacies of fucking basketball.
You don't realize how tall those guys really are until you sit really close.
Because on TV, dudes are tall.
Yeah, because on TV they all look, you know, relatively the same height, so you don't really get an appreciation for how ridiculously tall these guys are. Like he just said, even the small guy would dwarf you.
Yeah. Jamal Crawford's 6'6". He looks,
and he's the small guy.
And he's a small guy. It's like, what did you just? And they're all tatted up. They had a white boy on New Orleans, big white boy Anderson, who actually watched Web Junk 20. He's real ghetto, long hair for the Hornets. He's like, wait, hold up. Oh, you doing that web shit, right? I'm like, okay. And he had all the, you know, In God We Trust tattoos and the prayer hands and the fucking.
Basketball players are all into tats, man.
It's just they're tatted. It's just I was like, it's just white supremacists and it's devil worshippers and gang members all over the fucking place, making millions of fucking dollars, man, and just. And they'll talk to you on the court. You just go, hey, how's the family? Good, man, good. And just, all right, go do a play. It's so
weird.
Sitting on the floor is, like, amazing, man.
That is really strange because no other sport does that, where you're so close. You're right there, you know? I'm
going to invite you next time, dude. Next time we get tickets, I'm going to call you again. I'm going to invite you.
No, you'll see. I'll drop everything.
Because you'll love that shit.
I couldn't drop the old 6-year-old birthday party. They don't understand that shit. Because you
seem like a guy that wouldn't go to
6-year-old ain't even going to know.
See, that's where it's confusing. I got some things I know I can't blow off. Kids don't understand that shit. We got a very close family.
You buy him something.
Huh?
You buy him something.
I bought her a gift card. She just threw it, like, behind the couch.
A gift card for a 6-year-old?
Toys R Us. It's all about the gift cards. Don't you know?
You'll enjoy it, man.
Don't you know?
For adults, kids are easy. You get them a toy.
Hey, speaking of basketball, Kobe Bryant, 81 points last night. Holy crap. Second highest scoring total behind Wilt Chamberlain's famous 100. 81 fucking points.
Dude, that is just...
And barely got any mention in the papers because, you know... the football and everything else. What? Because what?
Well, because, you know, he had issues.
Nah, man, God bless him, he gets to... Like, he got in his trouble during... He can play his way out of it. Like, Juice killed somebody, like, during his... He couldn't, like, perform his way out of the murder.
Right.
He wasn't a great enough actor. Like, if he was an Oscar-winning type of actor, like, if Denzel chopped his wife up, it'd be like, you know, I'm King Kong. King Kong ain't got shit on me. It's like, God damn. Okay, all right, that motherfucker gets an Oscar.
Right.
But fucking, like, Kobe will get this out of your head with 81 points.
Just showing his talent.
Dude, fucking,
not totally,
brutal, dude.
Like if OJ could have, you know, Heisman Trophy'd his way.
Or Buffalo Bill 2,000 yard his way out of the murder.
He would have overlooked the murder rap.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
No, I know what's going to take, though. He's got to bring another title to the Lakers, and then all is forgiven.
All's forgiven, man.
All is forgiven. If OJ was able to do that Heisman thing all the way to the Super Bowl, all is forgiven.
Yeah.
That's just how it is in sports. They don't give a shit.
81 points. People don't understand. And he just dropped like 60, 62. They took him out in the third quarter or something. And they was like, man, Kobe could have scored 70, man. He should have let. And this motherfucker scored 81 points.
He scored 55 in the second half.
Oh, my. And what the hell is those other 4 idiots just doing? As a motherfucker who gets the same check, like, I know, okay, you guys are the motherfuckers on the show, so I'm visiting. But it's like, from time to time, I'll just go, hey, how you doing? You know, I know Opie will drop 40, you'll drop 40, and I'll just go, let me get a...
No, you dropped...
Give it to me down low for just a second, motherfucker.
Dude, you dropped the 81 last week on this show. You had some fucking game last week.
Unfortunately, some of his bits affected me. I was walking through the mall yesterday, and in my head, I got, you know, it's raining things, hallelujah, it's raining stuff, and I'm whistling it. Obviously, the people don't know I'm whistling it's raining things and stuff, so I just look like some faggot whistling It's Raining Men through the mall.
I watched that thing, too, by the way.
It's Raining stuff?
Oh, the fucking video. And I showed it to my girl, and she just...
Yeah, that's on OpieandFZ.com.
My girl thinks I'm gay anyways.
Kind of walking down the sidewalk.
It's really funny.
Hey, man, really did have me laughing, man. Fucking video. And it's so easy. Bam, it's raining things. It's raining. And I'm just clicking down the street.
The washing machine's falling on you.
Oh, so bring this back. So my brother has a MySpace account. That's where this started with the phone thing. And so he emailed me his whole, what is it, a profile, whatever these...
Yeah, these are the profiles. Now, a lot of people don't fill these out, the profiles. You kind of, in the About You section, you write down some pertinent information. Mine has, I'm Anthony from the Opie and Anthony Show.
My brother's life is so easy. He designs T-shirts for the Opie and Anthony Show, which you could get on our website. He does Sudoku. He plays PlayStation 2 games that are like 4 years old. He has a stack of PlayStation 2 games.
Old ones?
I'm like, what? Do you realize what's out there now? He has Sudoku books all over his apartment. And then he emails me his profile for MySpace. I think he's the first person to answer every single question they ask you.
Yeah. People rarely do these, and then to fill out every single answer, wow.
And I know my brother is a little bizarre, but man, I mean, he's letting us into his life a little too much with this profile. By the way, if you want to become my brother's friend because he's begging for friends, I guess it's Brother Elmo on MySpace.
Oh, there you go, MySpace/Brother Elmo.
Brother Elmo. You want to read some of these answers?
All right.
They ask right-handed or left-handed. His answer, I give nuns the finger with my left hand, and I fondle homeless bag ladies with my right. So I guess that makes me...
ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous. Your weakness, drunk pet shop owners.
Drunk pet shop owners.
He's obviously had some
experiences with them.
He's obviously banged some pet shop owner that was drunk. Your fears. Those freaking flying monkeys in Wizard of Oz. Oh, and I think my Dunkin' Donuts guy made a copy of my house key.
Could be a fear. Okay.
He might be coming in this week. We'll have to ask him about that. What else here? Your perfect pizza. Extra sauce served on the stomach of a nubile nymph, while her 88-year-old grandmother watches another exciting episode of Wheel of Fortune only 10 feet away.
Did he give thought to this?
Jesus, man.
Goal you would like to achieve this year. Does not anally raping my neighbor's paperboy count as a goal?
That is out there.
Well, look at the next one. Your most overused phrase on an instant messenger. Everyone has done the old LOL, right? Or ROFL. Well, his favorite one of those is, GSJDOOYMGSFYSAKYNF. A very popular one that a lot of people like to use. I'm surprised that he went with that one, Anthony. You want to tell everyone what it means?
Go suck Jack Daniels out of your mommy's gaping snatch, fuck your sister, and kill the neighbor's ferret. This is scaring me.
Thoughts first waking up. Oh, crap. Jessica Alba isn't really here. It was only a dream. Oh, and where did this huge blood stain come from? This is my brother. Your bedtime. When my 7-year-old neighbor shuts off his light. That'll change once my night vision goggles come in. They're on back order.
Okay. Look. This is 3 pages long,
That's
right?
what I'm telling you. This guy
3
needs
pages long.
He needs to get out of his fucking house.
Within the first half of the first page, there's 2 ped jokes.
Ped jokes, and there's a lot of hooker jokes in here, too.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're jokes. That's what I'm getting at.
Uh-oh.
Lipton iced tea or Nestea? I'd rather drink a tepid bowl of emu throw-up with a wedge of lemon, of course.
It's the only way it's served.
Do you shower daily? Yes. There's an abandoned YMCA up the road. The street urchin Chet Fresh provides me with the necessary toiletries and insightful conversation. Have you been in love? Ugh. I guess a girlie wrote these questions. A better question would be, have you ever buried the dismembered body of a hooker near the Jersey Turnpike? Do you want to go to college? Not again. I have a recurring dream that they discover all of my college tests were taken with a number 3 pencil, not a number 2, and I have to go start all over again. At least when I'm crying, Jessica Alba is there to comfort me. It just goes on and on. Is there any other ones worth reading?
Good.
Do you believe in yourself? Absolutely, but the children of the world don't. My legend of a jolly, gift-stealing, baboon-riding Elmo man who appears in children's bedrooms in the dead of night has yet to take root in our ever-cynical society. Do you get motion sickness? If the hoodoo girl flies past the table too fast, I've been known to swoon.
In the past month, have you gone on a date? Does prison rape count?
In the past month, have you been on... And then he finishes it with saying, been on top of a mound of dirt with a woman of questionable moral fiber 2 feet below.
Another buried dead girl joke.
In the past month, have you eaten sushi? My own special recipe, I find a sea robin that's been languishing on the beach in the hot midsummer sun for a good 2 weeks or so. Add a little oil and saute it over rice before I give it to the hooker. It's funny because, come on, who wants that as a last meal? A lot of hooker jokes from my brother. That just goes on and on. Obviously.
Yeah, visit his site, become his friend, see what he's all about.
Brother Elmo. Wow. Good old Brother Elmo on MySpace. I think the show has an effect on the family members.
You think so?
They're losing their minds out there. Someone is saying Jimmy's much worse. Is Jimmy's a lot worse than that?
But it's Jimmy.
Let's go to Kevin on Long Island. Kevin.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, I just want to say, it looks like he's been reading Norton's page too much, because Norton filled out one of the surveys, and he's got some great answers, but Brother Elmo was taking a stab at it and just didn't succeed.
Well, I'm not saying it's, like, brilliant. It's a little twisted and disturbing when it's your brother.
Right, but I don't think he's serious.
I don't think he's serious.
Oh, you don't know my brother. All right, thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, okay, guys.
All right. All right, we're going to take a break. We got to talk about Brokeback Mountain. One of the Opie and Anthony show members went and saw the movie on their own.
See,
we were planning a stupid
field trip.
Mm-hmm. And this person said, fuck the field trip. I can't wait that long. I need to see the movie now. And went over the weekend.
This Jimmy is the first 3. Name, Jim the Carrier Norton. Birthday, every day, LOLOLOLOL. Birthplace, mom's cunt.
He did not write that.
He did. Current location, closer to the grammar school than allowed by law. Eye color, bloody stool brown.
Yeah, it just goes on and on. So everyone jumping on the MySpace bandwagon. All right. We'll talk about the uncomfortable moment that Anthony had watching Web Junk 20, Patrice O'Neill's new hit show on VH1.
Yes.
We'll do that next. We're talking about American Mess. It starts up this coming Friday on the Opie and Anthony program. A lot of people confused. They think you need, like, I don't know, something wrong with your body to get in the door. No. If you're just a mess in general, if you have something to offer this radio program, kind of like Stalker Patty, Pat from Menaki, Big A, Twitchell's, half a Hulk face. We're looking for that unusual, freakish person, I guess. I guess we're kind of looking for the next freak. Speech impediment.
Could be a chick with those fucked up teeth where she can't talk or get dates. Say anything.
Or you're a girl that could smoke a cigarette through your vag. We've seen that before.
Well, we have seen that.
So maybe it's a special talent, something that we could take on the road with us and exploit.
What is it? Unacceptable fucking makes you cringe body ailment. Ooh. Fucking affliction.
Yeah.
Just a horrible affliction.
Spina bifida.
So it's pretty much open, man. And we got Patrice, he's going to be one of the judges. I think we should make Twitchell's one of the judges, because he's the latest find. So let him help us find another person. I think my brother Elmo is coming in, because he's pretty harsh when it comes to this shit. But it's an American Mess. I think we're going to do an open call every Friday for a while, until we really get that special person.
Get a good collection up.
And I believe the best one that comes in Friday, I got to get Ben in here real fast. I think we got 2 tickets to the Lingerie Bowl. Or 2 trips? I think we have 2 trips. 2 trips?
2 trips, yeah.
You want to spread out the trips?
Bring
or is it too late? Like the best one on Friday, we give a trip to the Lingerie Bowl, and then the following Friday? That would be the way to go.
That's close, but it's that weekend.
Oh, that's
I got to check with the flights.
No, you're right. All right, we'll probably have 2 trips to Lingerie Bowl, 2 separate trips to Lingerie Bowl for the 2 best messes we see on Friday.
With a guest.
With a guest, yeah.
Saturday is the Lingerie Bowl?
No, it's on Sunday, but if we did Wow. I guess you could do it. I could check.
Who's winning the Super Bowl, by the way?
Pittsburgh.
This Super Bowl's going to stink.
No, it's not.
It's just
we got listeners.
The bus.
We got listeners in Pittsburgh. They're very excited.
I really am rooting for it.
It's 2 who cares teams.
Not Pittsburgh's not a who cares
team. Come on. You got to love Pittsburgh.
It's fucking Seattle Seahawks.
Where I sit, I could care less about the Steelers.
How can you not like the Steelers? How can you not like Peterson and the coach?
I do want the Steelers over the Seahawks, but do I care that much?
Steelers that's like a major
it's gonna be the
Super Bowl.
Yeah, but it's going to be the lowest rated Super Bowl in recent years.
Only because of the fucking Seahawks.
The Seattle Seahawks made it.
Fucking gay the Seattle Seahawks.
It's been raining in Seattle for, 40 straight days?
The Kentucky Pigeons.
It didn't rain yesterday.
Yeah.
Some of those names are just
Seattle just isn't a football city.
No.
They really don't care about it. They'd rather just
they do
heroin.
care. They do care.
Don't do fucking heroin.
I don't know, man. That was... did you hear how loud that crowd was yesterday during the game? I mean, you could barely hear Troy Aikman.
They're great fans, man. Yeah.
Troy, you could barely hear them commentating.
We really need to hear Troy Aikman.
I like Troy Aikman. You don't like his commentating?
What do you love about football, big man?
Nothing's worse than Shannon Sharp. He's the worst.
Why?
You can't even understand what he's saying. And then I
understand exactly what he's saying.
Well. Look in the mirror. Jesus.
I'm having trouble understanding Boomer Esiason. He's speaking too white. Let's see. Great. Fantastic. What did he say? Phone? Isn't it Phone Tuesday? Fucking dick.
I like you, though. You fight back well. It's cute how you fight back.
Phone Tuesday. You should say Phone Tuesday like Shannon. What's been going on out in this football? Oh, man.
What I like about football, and Than helped me out today, we have sideline reporters. That's what I like. These stupid broads on the sideline.
I like
saying dumb shit.
I like the cameras.
And that's funny how you say plural. It's amazing how they all just kind of snuck in there, these bitches.
Yeah. All out of nowhere. All of a sudden now, let's go down to the field, and it's a bitch. And it used to be OJ.
It used to be Juice. Used to be Lane Juice.
With that glove.
Yeah.
He had the gloves.
He got the gloves. He had the Bruno Mali shoes. He's down on the sideline, fucking knife, murder weapons, everything.
And you know what? People don't remember this shit. What was it? Fucking 12 years ago. They used all his sideline shit as evidence.
As evidence,
like they just would highlight, look at his hat, look
slow
at
motion. There's the glove right there. Freeze it. Blow that up now, jury. I'd like you to look at that glove. The same glove he used. Now pan on the sideline. The Bruno Mali shoes.
That's what amazed me about that whole trial there, because the glove didn't fit, right? But if you're going to commit a murder, why would you get a perfectly fitting glove?
Well, that
wouldn't that be in your psyche, like, all right, I'm going to get a oversized glove or a glove that's a little tight?
That glove fucking fit.
No one said... No.
Yeah, didn't he have some kind of...
No one gets an undersized murder glove. Why not?
Look all silly.
I'm just going to get gloves that cover up my fingertips.
See, you don't know how to think like a killer.
I'm going to kill the bitch with the Godfather puppet things. I'm going to have a knife in it.
A marionette.
You don't know how to think like a killer.
No, that glove fit fine. He had that fucking plastic glove over it first. So that the blood or something. So he had a surgical glove on, and then they're trying to pull it on, and he's making an arthritis claw as they're trying to pull it on. That was that was more acting than he did in the Naked Gun movie.
I don't think it was. You know, he put it on and made that face like, oh shit.
And he's looking and he's going,
it don't fit.
He was pointing at his own hand with the glove on it and making the look. It don't fit.
As he's stretching the fingers as far as they can go.
Oh, can you imagine
OJ.
that there are people that are 18 years old now that were in the fucking... in preschool, when that shit started, and they don't even know why their parents and their uncles and people still, to this day, are thinking about fucking juice. How does that fucking happen? How is juice? It's 12 years later. We went from woman sideline things to a complete glove explanation with the claw and the fucking and the passion. How did this happen?
Still, to this day, we talk about the second Johnny Cochran came up with, hey, if it doesn't fit, you must have quit. God took the part of the brain that came up with that and put a fucking tumor in it. The same part that came up with that rhyme, he put that right in the courtroom. He put the tumor there, and years later, that's what killed him.
Oh, man.
If it does not fit, you must have quit.
I just want white people to admit that that's all I want out of this OJ thing. I'll leave white people alone for the rest of my life if they can just admit that that nigga getting off with that shit bothered them on just a racial level. Stop with the, I'm just upset. I'm angry with when any man kills any woman anywhere in life.
It was the fact that Johnny Cochran and all the rest of them completely played the race card. They used Mark Furman, just another white cop who used the word nigger somewhere in his career. God forbid. I defy you to find one white person out there that hasn't uttered that word at some point in their life. Never mind a cop.
I won't. You'll find it.
I'll find
You'll
him.
have to tape it and then be approved. I'll never find the person.
Find him at the secret meetings every week.
Did OJ do it?
Oh. No, stop it. How do you not say yes instantly?
Oh, my God.
Now you are fucking with us.
No. Can I please say something?
Why?
If it's not yes,
admit that he did it.
No, you can't, and you have to leave this.
It's insinuating. Let me just say
there's not many brothers listening to this program. You're safe here.
There's a lot of brothers.
You're safe here.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I got a couple of emails. There's a underground.
I know you told us about the Underground Railroad.
It's like the DL.
Black listeners, man, that really listen to the show, but they can't admit it because you guys are so frothing at the mouth.
Oh, I know.
Look, it's just me, you, and Anthony. Did OJ do it?
Listen to me.
You're not in the community.
You have to let... This is the thing you always have to understand.
Why can't we find one black guy to admit that OJ did it?
Because you have to listen to what it is.
Yeah, I want to hear
excuses all the time.
Okay. Can you answer by saying yes or no?
I'll go black community and I'll go my own personal feeling. Okay? All right. Understanding human nature, this is my own personal feelings.
By the way, this is a yes or no question.
Yes. Because I cannot. It's just like Michael Jackson, okay? I'll be honest. It's like when a white person asks you the question. If a black people ask me, it's like, hell yeah, the motherfucker touched the kid. Fuck yeah, he did it.
Yeah.
But when white people ask you black questions, it's just like, You can't just say yes.
Right.
You can't. It's the rules.
Why, yes, sir, he did. Yes, sir.
Them Glovers fit. And that's just like I was on fucking Adam Carolla. And Adam Carolla showed me a picture of, talking about all reality shows suck, but he shows a picture of Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, and Whitney with the cracked up face.
Right.
And it's like, why would you pull out all the fucking, so that I'm the motherfucker that trashes crackhead Whitney to save you? Fuck you. I know the tricks, motherfucker. So it's like, it has to be extenuating. Now, I'm just going to say, here's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Human nature.
Yes or
no. Listen, no one plans to chop, premeditated. If they had said that it was a crime of passion, I'll immediately say Juice did it. But no one first-degree plans to chop their wife up.
Yes, they do.
They
absolutely
Anthony,
do.
No one first-degree plans
to
almost remove a head in a brutal knifing. No one says, you know what, here's my plan. All right, I'm going to get together and put these gloves on, these shoes, I'm going to sneak, and then I'm going to chop the bitch's head off. They do things like poison or shoot her with a silencer or something if you're going to plan a murder. You don't plan a chop up.
He wanted it to look like it was a random murder on the street somewhere. So he comes up with the knife, the friggin' mask, boom, slit the throat. The guy is there. He's got to take him out, and then he juices his way home, covered in all the blood and the friggin' hood, and he's throwing stuff. The limo driver's outside. He's ringing OJ's buzzer.
OJ!
Where's my doorbell?
OJ!
This is our greatest bit ever.
And for 15 minutes, 20 minutes go by, the limo driver waiting for OJ, nothing. Let me hit the bell again.
I got it. Hold on.
Okay.
I love being part of this bit. Hold on. Okay.
It's the intercom.
Here we go.
OJ, I'm here to pick you up, take you to the airport.
And this is what he said.
Go to Chicago.
Hold on, Lewis. Hold on, I'll be down in a minute.
No, he got nothing.
Hello? OJ, you home? I'm at the gate. Oh, goddamn, where is this OJ? OJ, you're late now. I'm here with the limo. We're here to pick you up. OJ, you home? I can't imagine this guy isn't home.
You told me 8 o'clock. It's now 8:15.
OJ. And then, what the fuck? What was that? I just saw something kind of run by. This dark figure ran by.
That's weird.
OJ. Yeah. I'll be on in a minute. I was just tipping golf balls.
I answered the door like that for FedEx.
Jesus Christ. This motherfucker.
I just think it was too violent for him to have did it and get away with it.
It was this bunch of people
you don't get away with crimes
that all of a sudden was sitting around drinking a few beers and going, let's frame OJ.
No, I think it was easy enough. Like, really, this may be shocking. I'm not positively, just from gut feeling, I'm not positively sure that Scott Peterson killed his wife. So just to let you know it's not a racial thing, right. I'm not positively sure of that.
I will say Scott Peterson so absolutely killed his wife. I am white. That guy left all kinds of forensic evidence, as did OJ. The jury was too fucking stupid to realize that evidence pointed to OJ.
Put it this way. He may have been guilty, or he may have done it, but it was not reasonable doubt. And here's the thing about black folks.
He did do it.
On a cross thing, you understand this. You heard it a million times, Opie. You heard it a million times. We don't give a fuck about OJ. It was just a slap in crackers' faces. That's all the trial was. Was like, thank you, a nigga got off. That's all it was.
As a manager of this fine program, I'm going to the bullpen. Russ. All right. Oh, we lost my bullpen.
God damn it.
All right, I'll go to the lefty. Rob, the trucker. Black trucker. Rob.
Oh, shit.
Did O.J. kill her?
Man, O.J. killed that bitch, man.
All right, thank you. End of discussion.
Thank you.
How to bring in the lefty.
Oh,
Thank you.
How to bring in the lefty.
He's a trucker. He just murdered somebody just now. He don't count. Truckers don't count. They kill motherfuckers all day.
I'm going to...
They want some of the pressure off them.
All day.
These niggas.
All right, that was the setup, man. Now I'm going to the closer. Sarge, South Carolina. Black guy, yes.
Yeah, the evidence was overwhelming against him until they heard the Furman nigger interview.
Yeah, when they pulled out the Furman nigger interview, as they called it, where he was on there and he uses the word, it was over. All of a sudden, it goes from that to, well, if he used the word, he obviously framed him for murder.
Whose fault is that?
Whose is it?
Okay, if you are up, if you're up for murder, okay, do you not, and you're trying to get off, and you're trying to get off, do you not want every horseshit, whatever excuse to get you off?
You're right, Patrice.
Exactly.
You are right. You know what? You know something? You're right. And as a black guy, O.J., and as a black attorney, Johnny Cochran, to play that race card is just beautiful.
Yes.
Because then, when it really is happening, and there is an innocent black guy, and he steps out and says, look, I was framed, or I'm playing the race card, we all turn and go, you're so full of shit, because look what O.J. used it. They use it all the time.
Anthony, did you didn't do that before, Juice?
That hurt.
That's not a fucking precedent.
That hurt because
black guys have been going to jail for shit they didn't do forever. And not jail. They've been getting hung from trees.
What the fuck year is this? Where's the milkman? Where's the fucking... Well, are we shopping at Gimbals?
Miners are still dying.
Miners are still dying. You're right.
It's still miners.
He makes a good point, Anthony. He makes a good point.
I'm saying I don't give a shit either way, but I'm saying I can't. He was found, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Innocent.
Not guilty. Not found innocent. He was found not guilty.
But with all the crimes, right, why? This is I've never gotten this answer. I'll even say Juice did it if I can get this answer. Why have white people been... how come this has shaken... Listen, you had Michael Jackson, and you wouldn't even take him because you're still thinking about O.J. You don't want anyone else except for Juice.
We accepted O.J. as one of our own.
That's right.
Just like Michael Jackson.
We let one in, and he disappointed us.
You let a lot in. You let Oprah in.
O.J. was so non-threatening and so funny in the Naked Gun movies. And I would rent a Hertz car just because he told me to.
I love that buffoon.
And he was a good sport. He would put on the oversized afro for us.
Big afro wig.
For us. Oh, you fucking asshole. He used to do things for us.
You still want to be my friend? Do you?
I'll be coming in. Patrice, do me a favor. Put on this afro wig. We got a bit.
Yeah. I got a cocktail party. Can you come over for a while?
I just canceled all my other employment opportunities, to work on this radio show. And now you're going to do this to me? Wow.
You know, you bring it up, but I don't really understand why it meant so much.
Why
it was so
were
upsetting.
white people and won't admit? See, this is the thing. Two things. That's all I ask.
I think also because black people were so ecstatic that he did get off.
Because it was, wouldn't you fucking be socially, it was just a social victory.
Dude, I give a shit if Robert Blake got off. I could give a shit.
Of course, fucking not.
I could care less.
White people don't have a connection to each other on that level, socially. You and Opie have a separate whiteness. You don't. There's no togetherness with your whiteness. I gotta represent.
The second we tried togetherness with whiteness, you get called out as being a militia, a white supremacist group, a white pride, white power.
Because when you get together, that's what you do.
No, we just hate like when OJ gets off.
Yeah,
you can. That doesn't mean you have to go right to stomping to get my Doc Martens and let's go stomping with shaved heads.
You got to understand there's such a difference between how you roll and how we roll. It's just like I wish. Okay, now I'm not very careful with the shit that comes out of my mouth often. I'm pretty loose with my mouth. But you, as a black person, you just. If I decide I want to just be free with my mouth, I got to understand there's ramifications of somebody going, brother, you're not you on that show with those two racist hunkies, man, and you just be laughing, and you just be having a good time, and them dudes be laughing in your fucking face. Thank you, Barack Obama. You know what? You know what? Fuck them two hunkies. I'll come in there. Look, fellas, I can't fuck with you no more. I'm going back home and just lay down and make no money and do shit.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I wouldn't do it. But that's the pressure. If I put on some goofy and I just go walk around because I say, you know what? I love tap dancing and I love my eyes being big as they possibly can. It just makes me have a good time when my eyes bug. Makes my face comfortable. It's like white people can do anything they want to do and be as foolish as they want to be, and other white people don't go, You're a sellout white person. You hold your own though, bro. I have to.
You give it back pretty good. By the way, Pat from Boston has something he wants to say. Pat?
Sure, it's racist.
Pat?
Boston.
Hey, Patrice, yes or no? Just leave the footnotes at home, okay, buddy?
The footnotes are out. The footnotes are getting it. All right, whatever. So just to wrap up this thing, NFL sideline reporter Pam Oliver. That's where this started, right? Because it was started. Yeah. God, it's so weird, the tangents we go on this fucking show.
How Juice just still emotes passion. And people aren't even at home. I guarantee people listen to the show, they're not going, oh, God, Juice, come on. It still resonates. People remember details.
Rage. Yeah, where I sit, though, it wasn't a black-white thing for me. It was.
But was you angry?
I was angry that her murderer got off. I'm angry at the system.
Why weren't you mad that the guy that owns Times Square dressed up like a woman and chopped up his his neighbor, dude, and he got off? Why aren't you upset about that?
I was more angry at the black people being so excited that he got off. That's what made me more angry than him getting off.
Did you understand what it was?
Absolutely not.
I thought
you didn't understand.
I thought it's hypocrisy.
Black people we don't qualify to be called hypocrites, motherfucker. We can't.
I see it as hypocrisy. In this day and age, in the 90s, when it was. I saw it as hypocrisy.
That's what time ended for you. Like there was a time where where whiteness, the whole civil rights thing ended kind of for white people. Like, okay, it's over, la la la. But when did it end for black people? That's all I'm saying. It never ended. We just took away the colored drinking fountain things, but it's still and let a couple of niggas play golf. But at what point...
A couple. They're number 1 and number 2 in the world.
Well, we're number 1 and number 2 once we get a hold of something. Once y'all let us do this shit.
Johnny.
So I'm just saying, and all these black hockey players, this is around the corner too. White people finish in terms of that kind of shit.
You see, it's because the big black, the slave owner, what he would do is breed the big black with... Godspeed there.
It still goes on. It's just not... You're not able... The difference is you're not able, unless it's fun or context or a motherfucker on the phone calling, you're not able to just go, listen, nigga, you can't play this, you can't do that, you got to drink. There's no overtness now. Now it's all underneath. You got to.
I'm not talking about Whitey all of a sudden getting in your way here. I'm talking about black people hurting themselves with supporting O.J. and being happy.
It
ruins the credibility when there is somebody that is unjustly imprisoned and black people get together to support this guy and we go, fuck you, O.J.
We didn't support O.J. That's what you have to understand.
There were parties in the streets. It
wasn't about O.J. It could have been fucking Freddie Washington. We just like to see...
One get off. Even if he did it.
Even if he did it.
See,
and we have to go back because you don't have it so it's not so prominent because white boys ain't as prominent as they were on the racial scale anymore. But over all the years, man, where motherfuckers just went to jail for shit they didn't do and all that, to see a guy beat the system was our joy. And the fact that and we can easily say that black people were mad at it was the upsetness of white people and the cheering of black people at the same fucking time. White people went, oh my, do you see faces? Oh my God. And
I was one of them.
Yeah, motherfucker, but we didn't go, yeah. And then you went, oh my God, how can you support him? You went, O.J. got off. And black people went, yeah, oh shit. The first thing we said was, oh shit, O.J. got off. We just said, oh, shit, Michael Jackson got off.
Couldn't believe it.
We couldn't believe it. And that's why we was happy. Oh, shit! O.J. got off! And white people immediately went, oh, my God. Doctors were dropping their scalpels. My mother worked in the hospital. She said, doctors went, oh, Jesus. Oh, my God, no. Nurses was dropping their trays. How could this happen? And she was the only black person in the room at the time. She didn't go, whoa, shit. OJ, oh, shit. It was just like, how could he get off?
She waited until she got home.
Until she got off. And me and my mother, we
started dancing. Me and Opie were on the phone. We were on the phone with each other. I was watching on my TV. You were watching on yours. It was like, here it comes. Here it goes. We, the jury, Orenthal, James Simpson, not guilty. We both went like, first it was just silence. I remember dead silence, and then it was just, you gotta be shitting me.
It was unbelievable.
You gotta be shitting me.
Now, did you say that because you saw black people celebrating, or you said that you was on the phone with Opie and that was your
that was my initial reaction.
Exactly.
Before I saw any black people celebrating.
Why was that your reaction?
Because he was so fucking guilty and he got off. What about, and you know something, dude? You know something? You're right. The first initial reaction had nothing with me to do with race whatsoever. Dude. It was, I cannot believe this guy got off.
What says it all is his friend there, Kardashian, even was just
Kardashian's face says it all.
Says, holy
He's standing there with the jury.
Why aren't you upset about
Look at the clip.
Beretta?
He goes like,
I was upset about that. Absolutely.
Why didn't it strike a chord? Why didn't people go, that motherfucker killed his wife?
No, why? Because
because
the whole world wasn't watching that trial either.
Yeah, no one cared.
They didn't care as much.
That's
Dude, you gotta remember, that was crazy. Everybody was watching the OJ trial.
We love
took a peek at that thing.
We love racial.
We were all involved with that trial.
It was like a movie where the bad guy got. It was like $1 Million Baby, where it's like, no, was this a movie? This girl lost her leg, her eye, her fucking head, and then he killed her? This is not Hollywood. It was a Hollywood moment, and the villain got off and deserved it. I mean, he not deserved to get off, but usually if a character in a movie was Juice, he'd go to jail at the end, and then if it was a true story thing, they would give you the synopsis on what happened to him. 10 years later, OJ's still in jail watching Naked Gun movies.
He's up for parole in 2060.
just to let you know, he's still locked up.
And he ain't going nowhere.
It's not even, you got to understand, it's so not about Juice. It's so not about Juice. When black people see Juice on TV playing golf and doing that, and we go, why isn't people just running away from that motherfucker? Look at Juice just playing golf.
Yeah, playing golf with people.
We're right with you on the Juice level, but on the social level, that's where the shit kind of flipped up. That's all.
I'll even work with you on the social level. But as far as if he did it or not, I am so positive he killed those two people with his bare, angry hands and his knife
and his cuts on his knuckles.
So Come on, Patrice. The guy's got, I cut my hand on an ashtray in Chicago.
Look, see that?
Yeah.
I got a nasty scar on my finger. It's blood. It's all fucked up. And I did it. I was putting up my projector, and I unloosened the screws by mistake, and the projector slammed on my fucking finger.
Ouch.
Now, what if a bitch got killed right outside my house that day, and they look at my finger, and I go, nah, my projector is slammed on my finger. It's a lot of things that can happen to you in the course
then you
of a fucking day.
Then you bleed on the same knife that slit her throat, and your shoe prints are in the blood by her. And it wasn't just OJ's cut finger in Chicago. And fucking...
OJ! He's supposed to be home. OJ! What is that big OJ-looking guy running into the house by the side? Oh, he just banged into that air conditioner. That had to hurt. I wonder if anyone heard that.
What's that big OJ guy?
OJ! Hello, limo driver? Yeah, I'm home. Been home for hours. I'm just going to throw these clothes away and...
All right, let's wrap up this.
That's a 12-year thing.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
It's amazing.
Way to do a current event show.
But it's just like...
But Patrice makes a great point. People are still fucking like on fire about that.
It still really is a divisive thing for us. It never... White people ain't going to be right until something happens with this OJ situation.
12-year-old subject matter? Every phone line's lit. That's how angry everybody
People are just still angry about Juice.
Up next, we're going to talk about the 1969 Mets.
Ooh. Can we trade? All right,
you gotta believe.
Can we trade? Okay, let's get a trade going.
What do you need?
Let's trade two niggas for Juice. Like two good.
Who do you need?
Who do you want? And maybe we can trade him. Y'all can have him. You send him to jail and the whole fucking thing.
What do we need? We need good ones.
Now, would Kobe and Michael Jackson would that have fucking appeased you for the juice?
No. Appeased for juice. I don't think
there's no appeasement for juice.
That'll
Kobe lucked out.
If Kobe did luck out.
I have no problem with what Kobe did. I think he pulled some chick up there and just...
I think she was asking for it, and then
she wanted it. They could,
realize she couldn't.
He got a little rough. Maybe he's a little well hung.
I don't blame her. I don't blame him. I just think it was,
That's all about she wanted some action and didn't realize that she couldn't take a soda can up her pussy.
And
he fucking Foster's lager.
I'm telling you right now, Kobe is packing.
Yeah.
Did some damage, and she said, holy crap, this is not what I was expecting.
She was limping around her Colorado house.
Yeah.
Couldn't pee.
Started feeling a little degraded.
And her mother was like, are you okay? And she's like, she can't go, Mom, Kobe tore my pussy to shreds.
Tore my ass up.
Kobe's got a Foster's can in his hand.
And that was it.
Foster's can.
Done.
And she went, wait a minute, this is not what I was expecting.
I absolutely believe that.
I had no problem with what Kobe did.
Yeah.
No, you need somebody who really did something, got off the hook.
There's no one.
There's no
Michael Jackson wouldn't have
No one equals OJ.
Even we all hate Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
He just one that did it, huh?
He did it.
Damn.
Michael Jackson sleeping with little boys, and he moves to some island where he could do it now with impunity.
We go to break with, well, we won't go to break, but we got to wrap up the OJ discussion with one of our favorite things, the OJ prank call thing.
Love it.
Can't take credit for this. This is a DJ named Kid Chris. Got a hold of OJ's phone number and just fucked with him, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Who's this?
This is AC. Let's go kill somebody tonight.
Bye.
Juice?
Yeah, hello.
OJ.
Who's this?
It's Al Michaels. My wife's been acting like a real bitch. I was wondering if you could help me kill her. What do you say, champ?
Do I know you? Hey.
Juice, it's Chris Rock. It's me, Chris Rock, Juice. What do you say you and I go kill the Spice Girls? Juice, every time I call you, I always be laughing.
Hello?
Juice, you're late. We're supposed to go out and kill people tonight. What's going on?
I really can't talk. I'm at dinner with a bunch of people, and I have no idea who you are.
I'm the real killer. OJ. Oh, what? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Juice.
Yeah?
Juice, what's up?
Who's this?
It's Dan Dierdorf. You want to go throw the ball around, have some beers, maybe kill somebody?
Yeah.
Hi, OJ, it's Tato. Want to go pick up some young girls and kill them? We can hold them underwater or something.
How'd it go?
Can I move in with you?
Hello?
Hi, OJ.
Hey.
Hey, it's Marcus Allen. Want to go get some bitches and kill them? God.
We love that fucking thing.
Oh, my God, man.
Anyway, so, sideline.
I always be laughing. How can a guy with that kind of sense of humor be a fucking murderer?
So we have,
John Wayne Gacy used to laugh like that.
I gotta go. NFL sideline reporter Pam Oliver.
Yeah.
So they got the broads working the sidelines at the football game.
What channel is she?
We all know that. I have no idea. It's all the same thing to me. Pam you name one of these quarterbacks that are now doing this behind-the-scenes stuff, I couldn't tell you what channel they work on.
Pam Oliver. I think she's CBS. Pam Oliver. Some are good.
You like the female reporters?
Some of them are so legitimate, man.
I think they're just trying too hard, though, to bring everyone into watching these games. They're just trying too hard. It's like, well, if we have more of a female presence, maybe we'll get more of a female, demographic watching these games. Instead of getting the right person for the best person for the job.
Quite frankly, they don't. They're
trying to sex it up. They're trying to add entertainment features now.
I mean, they don't give them jobs where it's like they don't need to have anything where you have to. They have to have some credibility if that makes sense. Like it's like when they gave Dennis Miller the job, it's like, you just go, holy shit. But they're not giving. It's like Linda Cohen, who's really good, is the only one that really has a credibility job out there like that.
Why? What did she do before?
Well, Linda Cohen is one of the anchors on ESPN. She's like fucking great. Like you don't even go, she's a girl. You just listen to Linda do her thing. But some of these chicks on the sidelines, they're like, you know, they only just make them talk to the coach as they're running in the sideline or go, hi, I'm with the guy that holds the camera. Hey, what do you think? You know, they don't put no pressure on these bitches to, like, make some real statements.
Talk about the plays or something.
Yeah, nothing good.
They keep it very light. Here's Pam Oliver with something silly from yesterday.
And let's check in with Pam Oliver.
Hey there, Joe. You should have seen the smiles on the faces of the guys down here when Matt Hasselbeck completed that pass to Seneca Wallace. They had a look of joyful surprise, like, are you kidding me? Did Holmgren call that? Well, the fact that he did call that seems to suggest that the coach is going for it, and the guys are loving it. We watched him complete that play in practice, and Joe, there was a similar response. The Seahawks even more fired up if that is possible.
3rd and 10.
Hell of a crowd.
Listen to that crowd. Holy
hell of a crowd at the game yesterday.
Yeah. Yikes.
But she's just commenting about how everyone's smiling. Of course they're smiling. Yeah.
Smiling faces.
If you can, there's a crowd screaming in the background, and there's sun shining, and popcorn is everywhere, and beer is very expensive. I'll tell you the reason why it's more expensive. Like beer is $6 here, but it's only $2 outside. Why? Just because if you look around you, there's a lot of seats.
Thank you for that in-depth look.
Thank you, Pam Oliver.
From the sidelines, really earning her paycheck there.
Here's more from Pam Oliver.
Let's go down to the sideline of Pam Oliver.
Well, Joe, it's been interesting watching Mike Holmgren, Matt Hasselbeck, and Sean Alexander throughout the entire game. The three of them very communicative. They tend to huddle up every time the offense takes the field. It's worth noting Hasselbeck, who's been given a little bit more control with the offense, has been doing most of the talking. Holmgren nodding his head in agreement. That represents a shift in their relationship from recent years.
Well, I'll say.
I'll say, there's some poor jock out there can't get a job, and this bitch is on the sideline. Are we still on? Hello?
That's corporate language for, okay, bitch, go get us some Toasties and some French fries.
The men could use some coffee.
Let's go down the sideline to the hot piece of ass they hired so we can get better ratings.
Some poor football player fucking knows everything about the game, cutting a ribbon at a car dealership with Muskogee.
Right.
Quarterbacks talk and running backs run, and we're here down close to the field. You wouldn't believe it, but there's a guy, they wear helmets, and that is to keep their heads from getting hurt really bad when they hit each other. So,
thank you, Pam Oliver.
You're welcome.
And he just sounds like that when he goes, let's go to Pam Oliver.
Hi, I'm here at a white line. There's a 50, and then over here there's a 30.
Right.
And like if I walk 20 yards, and I'm counting, watch this, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3. That's a yard. Now when I walk that, usually that means I get a first down, and I can continue to play until I get through those things over there that look like a thing. It looks like the thing that you hit, and it vibrates.
That would be a tuning fork.
Yeah. So if you look. Just look around. Well, it can't be round because the field's square. If you look a square, you'll see stuff.
Thank you, Hole, with a nice ass.
It's the Hole for football.
You're welcome.
Let's go down to the field with the broad with the nice ass. Pam?
Someone seems to have made a mistake on the field because the marks go up to 50 and then back down again instead of continuing to 100.
Thank you, you stupid Hole. It's 3rd and 10.
A lot of people ask, like, if they're at the 20-yard line, why isn't the field goal a 20? Well, believe it or not, they add the distance of where the tuning fork is and the guy holding the thingy.
Thank you, Tight Snatch.
You're welcome.
4th and goal, and it looks like they're going to be going for it.
I always wondered, how did they come up with 4? Like, why not 5? Terry?
Well, we're wondering why you're on the field doing the sideline reporting for this very important game. Poor guy with 2 blown-out knees somewhere. Everything you need to know.
Yeah, he can't get his insurance money. Fights every month to get enough money to pay for the drugs for the pain he's got. He could be on the sideline rattling off stats and names and everything, but no. They want to open up the game to now. So the wife. So it's not that stereotypical husband sitting on the couch, wife bitching at him.
Wife making the sandwiches.
Making the sandwiches for the guy. Now that a woman is talking about it, she can then get involved. Hey, if she knows the game, why can't my wife?
That's right.
Let's get her involved.
So we have to go down to the sideline and listen to the hole. Ugh. We got another example of the hole on the sideline. Listen to this one.
And Holly Rowe, let's go down and check with you.
Well, guys, we're kind of joking around. Why is Purdue calling timeouts on defense? But I really respect what Brokeback's doing right now. He's been talking to his defense saying, let's worry about this series. He's coaching all these substitutes because who knows if they're going to have to open up this competition. So what message does it send to the kids if the coaches give up? Got to respect Brokeback for continuing to coach his kids down to the last minutes of these games.
Holly has not given up. It's 49-21, sweetheart.
Sweetheart. Wow, that is a great dig. That is a great jab.
Sweetheart is the corporate bitch.
He punched her right in the twat.
Oh, it's like
that one.
It's like bringing your kid to work, you know. Oh, that's cute, son.
That's cute.
But let me do the heavy lifting.
Giving up, sweetheart.
Toots,
you dame. Hey, did you hear what that broad said down there?
Ooh. Oh my goodness.
And she tried sounding like she's rattling off. She got the names. She got the.
Coach Franciski, see, a lot of people don't realize that there are other coaches that do things when the head coach, there's a head coach, and then there's other coaches that will coach and do and say things to other players other than the guy, right?
That's right, vagina. That's right. Life support system for a pussy. You're absolutely correct. Is that up again? I gotta hear that again.
At the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, get that. E-Rock, get the...
Can we hear that again? Because her rant is so... She wants to sound like she knows what's going on.
All right. Do we have to hear the whole thing, though? All right, yeah, play
It's quick.
And Holly Rowe, let's go down and check with you.
Well, guys, we're kind of joking around. Why is Purdue calling timeouts on defense? But I really respect what Brokeback's doing right now. He's been talking to his defense saying, let's worry about this series. He's coaching all these substitutes because who knows if they're going to have to open up this competition. So what message does it send to the kids if the coaches give up? Got to respect Brokeback for continuing to coach his kids down to the last minutes of these games.
Holly has not given up. It's 49-21, sweetheart.
Sweetheart. You know what? Someone has
She's like bashing a coach for putting in what, you know.
Someone has to come to the defense of the whole here, though.
Why?
The guy's already playing all his subs.
Right.
Yeah. So the coach is pretty much has not given up on the game, but knows this game is done.
Yeah, it's done.
And now he's getting some coaching in with these players that wouldn't get the opportunity to play otherwise.
Right. But that's the point the guy's making. With the score is so lopsided that it doesn't matter. You can put anyone in there. He hasn't given up. He's given other guys opportunities. It's
the end of the game.
It's the end of the game. It's over, Johnny. You know, and she's support the hole.
I supported the hole a little bit there.
Support that hole.
Well, now we have to play our favorite sideline clip of all time.
Joe.
Of all time.
Joe.
Good old Joe.
Here's what happens when you put bitches on the sidelines. You get Joe Willie Namath, Broadway Joe, a little drunk.
This is recent, right?
Oh, yeah.
From last year,
he was
this?
hammered, and goes off on this chick.
Hit it.
He's one of the all-time great Jet quarterbacks, Joe Namath and Chad Pennington. What impresses you about Chad?
I believe everything that anyone else has watched Chad play impresses me. The same thing impresses them. He's a quality, classy quarterback that has a touch on the football. He's not a thrower. He's a passer. His mind is ahead of what the defense is, and if the Jets can support him, they will win the championship.
So it's been a tough season for Jet fans. What does it mean to you now when the team is struggling?
I want to kiss you. I couldn't care less about the team struggling. What we know is we can improve. Chad Pennington, our quarterback, missed the first part of the season, and we struggled. We're looking to next season. We're looking to make a noise now, and I want to kiss you.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
Huge compliment.
You know what?
Joe Namath, part of the 4-decade team. We'll see these guys at halftime.
Is that really a huge compliment if you're a chick?
I want to kiss you.
I want to kiss you.
Hammered Joe Namath.
That's great.
Just sexually harassing her.
Oh, that was great.
I want to carry you off the field like your six-pack and kiss you. I want to kiss you on your butt.
I bet you have a tight end.
Come here, baby.
All right. We have so much show to do. So much.
We haven't even gotten to what we were talking about we're going to get to.
Oh, yeah.
How we go.
Yeah, Ann had a moment watching Web Junk 20. We'll do that next. We have another country song based on something we were talking about. She Let Herself Go by, I don't know who this is by. A guy named 80 Inch, maybe? We'll play that next. And one of the members of the Opie and Anthony show took it upon himself to go see Brokeback Mountain. So we'll get his review next as well.
Who it could be.
The thing we should be doing, a radio show.
Right.
When you still have passion for this is what you do, a radio show every day. You don't waste time bitching and complaining over and over again about the same shit. Hoo-hoo. That's right, Robin.
Mouthtrap.
Anyway, I was running to the bathroom and I heard they were playing that promo with Clean Hands.
Yeah.
God damn, that country thing we did, I don't know, it kind of spawns a bunch of bits.
Sometimes we don't even ask, and the listeners send in their versions of songs or bits.
Right.
Don't even ask.
You know, E-Rock, I don't even know if we're going to have time to do the hot rap tracks in America today. I don't even know if we're going to get there. We have so much material on this show on a daily basis. But we did the top 10 country songs in America, and then we had fun with it, trying to figure out what the songs were all about. And there was one song, how did the Clean Hands go? That was based on what song? Keep forgetting.
That was based on Currington.
What was his name?
Billy Currington. What was the song we were trying to figure out that led to With Clean Hands?
He was sleeping with his girl. He was like, it's a love story.
He was doing something right?
He was doing something right, yeah.
Yeah, but what was the title of the song? Anyone? I Must Be Doing Something Right by Billy Currington, right?
Billy Currington. Get to the chopper, Billy. Me and Dirks.
So the song was called I Must Be Doing Something Right, and we figured it had to be that he was clipping his nails and had clean hands when he was touching her vulva.
I'm Scott Peterson. Hello. That'd be one of his names. Scott Peterson.
So, to back up a little bit, so we goofed on the fact that what he was doing right was he had his nails clipped, he had clean hands when he was touching her vulva.
Right.
And we had some fun, and you guys went back and forth and made up a song called Clean Hands real fast.
Yeah.
Then DJ New Style took it upon himself to come up with this little ditty. We had two that came in. The other one is good, too, but it's a little long. DJ New Style hit it right on the old money. So listen to his With Clean Hands song. And then we got a brand new song that just came in based on our goofing of the country songs.
My fingertips and I trim my fingernails. I light a candle and I whistle and wait for you to come over and put me through hell. The bedroom door bursts open and there you stand. I try to show restraint despite my swollen gland, but oh, I'm gonna take my time. Slowly rub it right. I'm gonna lay you down and touch your vulva with clean hands. Don't need no finger grease with clean hands. I'm gonna touch that pretty crease with clean hands. Gonna rub your little cooter with clean hands. God damn, you stink, but I got clean hands.
I think we're going to have to do a road show and have these guys perform some of these songs now.
Clean hands.
So that came in, a very lovely song by DJ New Style, based on us goofing on that other country song, right?
Yeah.
So then there was another song called She Let Herself Go.
Now,
Who the hell did She Let Herself Go?
That was the old school dude.
Was that George Strait?
Strait, yeah.
Was it George Strait? She Let Herself Go?
Bentley?
Yeah. And we
were trying to speculate what these country songs meant, right? What the song was going to be about based on just the title,
right?
And that one,
She Let Herself Go.
She Let Herself Go. I swear, I thought it was just going to be, this guy, girl hooked up a while ago. She let herself go, got all fat. He left. He leaves her.
When they met, she was a hot piece of ass, squeezing into the tight jeans, and a few years go by.
Yeah, she let herself go.
A few kids later, she said, fuck it, I don't need to look sexy anymore.
Patrice had it right. It wasn't about that at all.
It was a song about a woman being empowered and taking her life in her own hands.
She's going to let herself go from that nasty situation.
Yeah, we haven't rose high enough as men to be saying, make a song called "Hey, you fat bitch, get it together."
Well, this guy, is this the guy who did it, 80 Inch?
Yeah.
So some guy named 80 Inch came up with his version of She Let Herself Go.
Which is a little more like the version we thought it was going to be.
Absolutely.
The real version.
Yeah.
The director's cut.
Before they have a whole discussion on it, on Whackbag, I will acknowledge right now that I'm saying absolutely a lot on this program for some reason. Thank you.
Absolutely.
End of discussion.
Really?
Don't need to start your stupid thread.
Is that something that happens? I noticed that too sometimes.
It just hit me. I'm like, why am I saying absolutely about everything? Absolutely.
In radio, it just happens.
It's called a crutch.
They call it a crutch, but every so often you find yourself using the same word a lot.
Mine is absolutely for some reason.
I was saying fuck a lot. I noticed the other day, it's like, I was listening back to the replay going, I am really saying fuck a lot.
Yeah, the fuck
people do that in real fucking life.
The fuck quota went up a lot since you've been doing this radio show with us, my friend.
Well, you can enslave me like you try. I like to swear.
As you will.
I do enjoy swearing. I fucking love swearing.
I don't care about it.
When I talk, I swear in my real life.
I love it.
It's just a great thing to curse.
I was just listening to me, and I was above what I usually use in real life, the F word. Fuck. Yeah. I'm like, I'm using it more than I do in regular life, so I was trying to not to.
Hey, I'm going to try to say, I'm going to censor myself a little bit.
I like absolutely.
Because I want to be a mousetrap too, Robin.
Absolutely. That's a good word.
I say absolutely all the time.
Fantastic. Absolutely.
And the O&A Pass, they pick up on everything, so I just don't feel like reading 10 pages about how I say absolutely.
They'll just make a Photoshop absolute Opie.
And now they're going to have
a bottle of
Now they're going to have a thread on Whackbag where I acknowledge that I say absolutely a lot, so now they're going to say, does he say absolutely a lot? And then people are going to say absolutely. And then they're going to come up with other crutches that we have on this program.
These cocksuckers talk about my laugh. My natural laugh that I've had since I was forever years old.
Yeah.
All the time. That's just what I do. I like having fun. I like laughing. It's like, oh, that big fat forced laugh. Fuck you, you computer pussy piece of shit.
Nameless, unaccountable motherfucker.
You fake name.
Yeah.
Like, I'm faking my laugh. I'm trying to entertain you cocksucker for 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I can't repeat something. I can't laugh at my own self just to keep me from shooting myself. But it's like you go there and your ego just goes, wow, maybe I do.
You're not even a profile, so maybe I could figure out who you are and punch you in the face, motherfucker.
Yeah. Hiding.
Maybe I do laugh.
I love the hiders. I love the hiders.
Well,
come on out. So brave.
You're all cordially invited to the studio.
And you try to be, and you've been in the game whatever many years. I've been in the game a lot of years. So you know how to just kind of, but it still gets somewhere in there a little bit that you have to remove.
Yeah, you got.
It's not like a tumor, but it's more like a pimple that you press and it's out, and it's still there a little bit till it heals over about like a day.
Yeah.
But it's still something when somebody just picks out one little thing about your personality. And just goes with it.
Absolutely.
It's like you're trying.
Absolutely.
You're trying here, you know? You're on the air every day and
by the way,
trying to do a good show.
I do love the pests. I just like beating them up a little bit. They're a lot of fun, actually. They make this job a lot of fun. All right, so getting back into it. So she let herself go.
Mm-hmm.
This is the version we thought, and this guy, 80-inch, took it upon himself to write a little song called She Let Herself Go. Right. This is what the country song should sound like.
Mm-hmm.
Just shut the fuck up. There ain't no reason for you to go to the store. Stay your fat ass on the fucking couch. That's what you do all day long anyway. And if I put you in my damn truck, then that motherfucker's gonna take twice the amount of gas just to go 2 miles down the goddamn road. Said I can't take it anymore. You better lay off the pie. All you do is stuff your face from morning to night. A traveling salesman out on the road, only to come back home to a heavier load. I've gotta get this fat bitch out of my life, 'cause she let herself go. Let herself go, no diet plan inside. She eats every goddamn thing inside. Let herself go. She leaves the toilet all shitty. No matter what she does, this bitch could never be pretty. It's all I can do to keep her clothes. She let herself go.
That's good.
Sounds like a real country song, too.
It does.
That's very good. Short and to the point, by the way. We like that when you guys send in these bits.
All right, Opie, according to Stan from Whackbag, you say the reality of it is too much.
Okay.
And from Why Not Yemen on Whackbag, Anthony says stinks on ice all the fucking time. No, I don't. Only when something really stinks.
You absolutely do.
But why wouldn't you do?
No.
Who the fuck has a new vocabulary every day in real life?
Yeah.
Who? No one.
These people.
You're on the phone talking to your buddy. Oh, man, Jim, that shit stinks on ice. And it's like, you know what? It does stink.
Absolutely.
And absolutely. And you just...
You know what you are going to bear witness to right now? The first of a double banning. Double banning right here on Instant Feedback. Oh, you Instant Feedback thought you were getting away with stuff because I have Pal Talk to look at on the other monitor, and I may have neglected Instant Feedback a little bit. But I've paid enough attention where I'm still banning, and now
Anthony,
the double ban, here it goes.
Anthony,
and
No.
What?
They mean well. They do mean
Just
well.
do one.
No, I think they mean well, and they're trying to make us better broadcasters.
Do you think I should do one?
Just one. Just to teach them a lesson that you're
I do one?
That you're not bullshitting.
I say do one, and then they don't know which one
They won't know who is who. Okay. All right, here we go. That one's odd. That one's even. Go ahead. All right.
Oh, boy.
Bye-bye. And you won't even know you've been banned. Because the message that you get when you send a message will say, thank you for sending a message.
Thank you for your feedback.
Just like as if it went through.
Thank you for your feedback.
But it will never be seen.
Wait, can you read the two? Can you read the two of them just so they know that they were in the lottery?
Oh, they know. They already know.
Oh, they know. They know.
Let me tell you something.
They know.
We don't like playing our cards too often on this show, but some of these people might be listening too long.
Too long?
Too much. They might be listening too much.
Might have to cull the herd.
Yeah. Because if I say absolutely 100 times during the show, you're only supposed to hear that maybe 5 or 6 times.
If you're hearing every absolutely that Opie said, then maybe you're listening too much.
Oh, boy. Now they're all coming in. Let's go to Jack in Boston. Jack, what's up?
Hey, Opie.
Hey.
Since we're on the subject, the phrase is all of a sudden. Opie, if you tell a story for more than 30 seconds straight, guarantee there's going to be an all of a sudden thrown in.
Really?
At least.
Right. Motherfuckers.
I hate you all.
It's autism. No one should even pay attention to someone that
You're
hard.
not supposed to be paying attention that closely. Joe in Jersey.
Yo, you guys, Opie says where I sit from where I sit all the time.
Well, he's sitting there. Where else would he be saying it from, sir?
From where?
From where Patrice sits? He doesn't know. Patrice is there.
I'm going to start saying, if I was sitting in that cubicle over there,
I wouldn't know what the hell was going on in the studio.
Oh, God.
All right, look.
It's got to be from where Opie sits.
Look, it's all fun for you guys, but this is very uncomfortable
and wait,
to
was
listen
this
to.
shit bothering somebody until the absolutely came up?
You know,
was the fact you say where you sit, was that actually bothering the dude?
It was bothering Joe, and from where Joe sits, he shouldn't fucking listen to the show so much.
Listen less. Elo's pulling his hair out now because we're suggesting that.
Oh, and it looks better.
Huh?
His hair pulled out. Nothing? Wow. That went over good. Milo hair joke has never bombed on this show. Yep, it bombed. I went to the girl on the sideline.
You went to the sideline report.
Why has Anthony given up?
Chris in Georgia.
Hey, fellas.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, man.
Hey, man, when y'all going to talk about what happened in Manhattan and you hitting the on-star button today?
Oh, I knew my on-star emergency.
All day to find out about it.
All right, and we can do the Web Junk 20 thing, too. Let's do all that.
All right.
Let's,
See you, fellas.
All right, thank you.
I hit my OnStar emergency.
Why?
Over the weekend. Well, Opie, I was getting on the Long Island Expressway, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And you ever see this happen? Oh, this pisses me off. And I was almost happy to see this happen the way it did. And it wasn't me involved. And you're on an on-ramp to a highway where the speed limit is 55 miles an hour. There's plenty of on-ramp. There's a car in front of you. For some reason, they will only get up to 35 or 40 miles per before they try to merge into traffic. Now, me, I will be doing minimal 55, usually 60. That way, if someone's next to you, you could back off a little, still be at highway speed, get in behind them. Mm-hmm. But usually, I'm on the on-ramp going faster than anyone in the right-hand lane. I could fit in where I want. It's a beautiful merge. I am one of the best mergers I've ever seen from where I'm sitting. Which is the driver's seat. Absolutely. Fucking A.
Try to do your laugh. I can't do your laugh. See, that would have been the brilliance of that.
It's going to be high, but I can't do it.
Oh, Lordy.
That
motherfucker's got to...
Patrice has a fan. He's fanning himself.
Got to be racist just to fuel the... Get the inspiration to do Patrice's laugh. Oh, Lordy.
Gotta knock you down a little bit. You made too many good points with that OJ thing, okay? Gotta keep you in line. Fucker. Showing your intelligence. How dare you?
How dare you? From where I'm sitting.
Where I'm sitting.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
So there's a car in front of me. Smaller car. Little small red car in front of me. And in front of them is this big, old, like, Buick kind of thing.
Yeah.
Getting on the on-ramp. We're all on the on-ramp. The car in front of me is trying to get up to highway speed. I'm getting up to highway speed. The car leading the pack there, the old Buick, with what turned out to be an old couple inside, gets to almost the end of the on-ramp, panics,
hits the brakes,
and steps on the brakes.
Oh, boy.
There was so much... there wasn't even traffic on the expressway. This was the easiest merge ever. But it was all panicky, don't know what to do. And the worst situation you could be in is when that happens, because you're looking in the opposite direction, which is behind you. You're looking in your mirror or over your shoulder and accelerating with something unpredictable in front of you. Merges on a highway, very dangerous thing to do. You got to constantly be looking. So the car in front of me was looking behind her. Didn't see, no brake. I saw no brakes on her car, nothing. Bam! Right into the back of this car. Airbags go off. The car spins a little bit. Smoke. And I step on the brakes. And my girlfriend's in the car. And I pull one of those. It's all right. I'm not even, as it's happening, I'm going, it's all right. I'm not even close. And my anti-lock brakes are going, dunk, 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 dunk. And I'm turning onto the shoulder now. So I get up on the grass and pull up next to the car that hit the back of the other car. And in shock is two women, two black women, one older, one younger. The younger one, I guess, was driving. The older one was probably under maybe 40 or something like that, is sitting there. Both the airbags went off. A lot of smoke. And she was freaking out. And I thought the car was going to start on fire because there was that, not that steam white smoke. It was brown and black smoke coming out from under the hood. And I was saying, maybe you should get out of the vehicle. She was just frozen in there. She wouldn't leave. She was just sitting in there in complete shock. So, the old index finger right up there to that red X on the mirror. Yes?
OnStar emergency.
Yes, there is an accident. I myself am not involved, but a couple of vehicles involved.
Is anybody injured?
I'm not sure. I don't see any blood or anything like that, but they seem pretty shook up.
Your location is the Long Island Expressway, exit blah, blah, blah.
Because got GPS. See, they know where you are. For innocent people that don't commit crimes, that's a good thing. For guilty people that they don't like the GPS. I love it. You press a button, they know where you are. And in no time,
that would have ended the whole thing. Yes, ma'am, there's a problem here. I'm at, don't need to tell me, you at Long Island Express. How the fuck do you know? Never mind, bitch. Turn that shit off, baby.
Yeah, I'm pulling that out. I know a guy. He could get that OnStar out of there.
You just killed some people because I don't like this shit.
And in no time, the trooper was there, took my quick little statement.
And you got the hell out of there.
And he goes, you should leave before the fire and ambulance get here because then the road will just be a mess to get out of. But that is what OnStar is all about, my friend.
That's very nice.
It's luxury. I felt like I maybe saved a life.
Very nice. Well, my story is pretty interesting, too.
What happened there?
I had finally decided that I need to finally own something.
Yes.
Anthony and I have decided, separately, obviously.
Separate? I thought we were buying together.
To finally, actually own something.
Yeah. We don't own anything, and it hurts us tax-wise. That's what we've heard.
I think it's also smart that we finally buy something. So we'll behave, because then we'll have a responsibility. Yeah. Anthony and I have been doing some talking, and we've decided that we're very irresponsible broadcasters. We know that now.
Yeah, we have a bad track record.
And I think we had a bad track record, and we're very irresponsible, because we had nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose.
As they say.
What do you got? An apartment that you're renting?
An apartment with an old couch.
I've done that ever since I was out of my house.
And a nice TV. We'll blow up our shows again.
I did that with a shitty job. I rented a place. I ate.
So I think subconsciously we want to stay on the radio for a little longer this time. And we figure if we buy something, we'll have more responsibility and we won't blow up ourselves as easy.
So now we're buying stuff.
We're trying to buy stuff.
We're buying a house.
So I'm trying to buy something here in Manhattan. What a fucking nightmare. Wow, you really get a lot for your money in Manhattan. Oopsie.
Well, from Manhattan... Manhattan's like ground zero, and then as you go out from the blast radius, it gets cheaper. Not by much, close to the city. I've noticed that. Whew. If I moved to Montauk Point, I could own Montauk Point. Lighthouse, everything. For what they want for a house in Nassau County.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And it's even worse in Manhattan, because it's all about convenience.
Yeah, Manhattan is the worst. You get what amounts to a studio apartment, and it will be above $1 million.
Absolutely.
Above $1 million.
Hoboken, I don't want to travel too much.
Jersey City,
there is
right there.
Here's my logic with that. There is no building or house or dwelling that is cheap enough for me to ever have to say I live in New Jersey. Ever.
That's just awful.
Man,
you get a better view of New York in Jersey. Like,
Jersey
Hoboken
City
is amazing. Yeah, Jersey City's like...
Jersey City is happening.
A driver's license that says New Jersey on it.
It's New York without being in New York. You don't have to deal with this nonsense every day.
It's wannabe New York.
Who even told you that? You live in Long Island. Long Island's like baby fucking... It's not even baby New York. It's baby New Jersey. Long Island stinks.
It is a suburb of the metropolis of New York.
Bunch of garbage men and a fucking radio star. That's who live... Fuck you, fucking... Long Island stinks.
Jersey is awful.
Garbage? Or was that Staten Island?
Staten Island
is the place.
Staten Island's bad.
New Jersey got some nice places. You must be kidding. Eddie Murphy lives in fucking New Jersey.
Oh, there's some...
Whitney Houston.
There's some amazing neighborhoods in Jersey. So, so I decided to start looking, and I started looking yesterday for the first time. And I looked at a brownstone, a very nice brownstone, and some other places. I'm just trying to figure it all out right now. I'm trying to educate myself. So I went into this brownstone. Gorgeous. The people have been living there since like 1985, 86.
Ooh.
French couple. Very French. And,
did it smell in there?
And
Jesus.
And a young...
The French are known to stink.
And a young son. Young son meaning like teenage, like, I don't know, 15, 16 maybe. Okay? And we get in there, and the place is perfect. As far as, like, yeah, well kept, I should say.
You and your girl buying together?
Well kept. And, yeah, trying to figure all that out, yes. So, we're in this place, and it's, well kept is what I'm getting at, because it wasn't the right place for me. And, they're following us around. And the ladies straighten up the shoes and making sure everything is perfect as we go from room to room. Which makes me think they really want to sell this place. That's the first thing I was thinking. They really want to buy her.
Real hard, yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, why would they want to buy her? They've had this place since 1986. A little strange. So I'm like, and they're really anxious. They're explaining everything, like, and you could do this with the shades, and if you want to let only a little light in, and we have security bars that come down, but it doesn't, but you could pull them up, and so it doesn't look like a prison, and there's outdoor space, and this and that.
I like that feature.
And she's running around straightening as we go, straightening. Very uncomfortable family, right? So we take a peek, and we look at the whole thing, and it's time to leave, and we're on the sidewalk, and I'm with the agent. The other agent, and we're on the sidewalk, and I have to ask him, like, why do they want to sell? They've had this place since 1986. Well, they have homes here and there, and they have a home in France, and well, they want to sell this place, but they're thinking of downgrading and maybe buying another place in Manhattan. And I'm like, something is a little fishy here. What the hell is going on, right? So all of a sudden, the agent finally offers this little tidbit up. She goes, well, also, they had 2 sons, and,
oh, boy.
And, well, one of their sons died very recently.
Oh, no.
And, well, they just want to move.
Move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
She was basically telling me what I needed to know.
Yeah.
She saw that I was a little uncomfortable with the situation. It's obvious to me that their son killed themselves in that brownstone that I was just in. I'm like, fucking creepy shit.
Creepy.
Creepy fucking shit.
Horror movie creepy.
That's why...
You're going to Haley Joel Osment over here. It's like, forget it, man. Move into that motherfucker.
Nah, that's creepy.
That's why this fine French family wants out of their home they've had since 1986, because there's an awful memory in that fucking house.
It's not your memory. They're going to take it with them.
Fuck
creeped out by stuff like that?
Fuck, not even a drop. I'm creeped out by shapes and figures and shit, not ghosts.
Police.
Devils and shit don't...
No.
No, Anthony... You believe in voodoo, Opie. That's voodoo shit, man. Move into that place.
Fuck no. I don't like talking about this because then people think I'm even more crazy than I am, but I do get some feelings in some places. I get the feeling. I get the feeling of something's not right here. I don't talk about it because people go, you're scary. Cool. But I do get the feeling, and I had that feeling in that place. But it could have been just that I could, they had it on their face, so it was very obvious. But I knew something wasn't right in that place.
And they killed themselves.
Yeah.
The one kid killed himself, right?
Suicide. I'm like, ugh, get me out of here. I don't even want to live on that street now. Don't even want to live on the street.
What part of Manhattan was it?
I don't want to say. They're a lovely family and all.
No, what area? What area?
I don't even want to say.
Not even the area?
Fuck no, let them be.
What do you think? People are going to see the ghost flying over their house and say, that's it right there? Just the area.
Manhattan.
Fucking
Manhattan.
Chelsea, downtown.
The white part of Manhattan.
That's Manhattan.
Thank you. It was below 100th Street.
It was anything below.
It was below 100.
Oh, some French ghost. Sacre bleu.
Wow. But then you add it all up and like that's why they want to move from their home that they take care of so well. They don't want to leave this. They didn't want to leave this place. Yeah. But they have no choice.
Did you find out anything like how he did it?
I want to do some research.
Was it
now.
pills or was it like a shotgun blast?
And they were following us around this brownstone, so I'm like, they must have walked right by the area that
Spray
it happened.
some luminol around the house, and then you watch it glow.
Fucking Dan or someone said, did you see fresh paint on the ceiling? Like, Jesus, dude.
Did you turn on the TV? Did you unplug the TV, but it came back on? And then one of the boys came walking out of the television.
White
shit.
noise.
Yeah, it's fucking. I don't believe in that ghost shit. I just don't believe in ghosts. That's why I can joke about it.
I don't know. All I'm saying is I get feelings sometimes in different houses and things.
Now, would you have gotten that feeling if they wasn't acting all stupid?
I don't know. That's why I'm keeping it open. Like maybe that's what I was picking up on, that they were uncomfortable in their own skin because they just wanted out of there. You know.
Look at his face. He's so serious, too.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You know, if you see his fucking face, he's just like, all right. Carol Ann.
And going out.
Stay away from the light, Carol Ann.
Going out to buy your own place, it should be a fun thing to do on a Sunday. I was so creeped out the rest of the day. I'm like, oh, this poor family.
Yeah.
They've been there for almost 20 years. They have to sell. They have to.
They'll find a buyer.
They'll absolutely find a buyer.
They'll find a buyer and tell them the story.
And they're dropping the price. You never play that hand, but the agent's like, oh yeah, and this will be we're dropping the price on this.
Did you look
tomorrow.
in the mirror in the bathroom and start peeling your face apart? Was there a chicken with maggots on it on the counter or a steak crawling across the floor? It's nothing like that.
Turn this off.
Leave it on. You really know people don't even understand this motherfucker's creeped out.
I was definitely creeped out.
I'll buy the place if they came in and said, Patrice, come in and have a seat. All my family, we shot each other, we killed each other. How much is it? $500,000 for Manhattan for a fucking house? I'm taking it.
500,000?
More than that?
Way more. Way more. Way the fuck more.
How much would it have to come down for you to buy it?
I'm not buying it.
No matter what?
No. No, there were other problems in the place. Well, hold on a minute. Skellum from California. Skellum.
Opie, did she specifically tell you that the kid killed himself in the house?
Thank you.
She gave the look on the sidewalk because I was asking questions and,
No, she has to tell you if somebody died in the house.
They have to tell you?
There you go.
She was playing you. She was trying to get you emotionally attached to the house, which is a trick they use in order to get you to put in an offer. They want you to feel sorry for the family and have some sort of, they need that.
Ugh. Well, then she's good. Then she's good. I'm not even going to defend myself, and she's good. Nah, I'm telling you, it was pretty obvious, dude. That's. Come on. Who's pulling out that card?
You know the French are good actors. They're good actors. Gerard Depardieu, fucking Jerry Lewis. They're great actors, those French.
Yeah, they love them. So that was my Sunday.
Oh well, this is a wonderful house. My son, his brains turned into a souffle on the floor, but it is beautiful. Plenty of closet space.
It all started with, why are they selling? I'm on the sidewalk, because it was obvious, like, they've been here 20 years. There's no real reason to leave.
But why?
So I asked that, like, just out of curiosity. That's the type of thing you ask. Why are they selling? Well, they have other houses. She's talking around it. And I'm like, huh? Like, I'm still not buying into it. And then she's like, well, they also, they had a tragedy.
Tragedy.
they lost a son very recently. And then she gave me the look like, you know. She's kind of like giving the backward nod to the house, like,
pie out. She gave a fucking throat cut. The thumb throat cut.
I think worse than shooting for a suicide in a house that you bought would be a hanging. Ugh. Like somebody found hanging from a ceiling fan in the bedroom where you got to sleep every night and look up at it.
Let's go to Josh in Jersey.
Listen to this music.
Isn't this creepy? Josh in Jersey.
What's going on? I was looking at a place in Baltimore with my girlfriend, and the downstairs basement was kind of like the fucking, looked like the set from 6 Feet Under. And there's some bed laid out with a picture of some old broad over it. Come to find out that it was a grandmother that had, like, this fucked up debilitating disease. She died in the place, and you could fucking feel like the place got cold. As soon as you walk downstairs, you could fucking feel the presence. So I know exactly where you're coming from, Opie.
Yeah, man, the jury's still out on this ghost thing with me.
Punching out.
I'm not going to say that I completely believe, but I need a little more info.
Ghosts. I think all places shine.
That's what you had. You had, like, evil memories in there. Somebody that had to be corrected.
And the sunlight's coming through. They had, like a really nice, like, sunroom.
Aww.
But it just didn't feel right. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like a sunny day, but it's like, get out. It's like north by northwest.
Get out.
Type of sun, you know?
Just leave.
Yeah, I was just like...
Yeah, don't even look back at that place.
Get out my ass.
That's it.
I'm paying $4,000 a month for this shit.
That's why, with me... It's new construction, my friend. I could give a shit if some Mexican pouring cement fell off a ladder and killed himself. No residents, though. It's brand new.
You don't care if it's built over an Indian reservation?
Indian burial ground. Doesn't bother me. It's just no one dropping dead in the house, in the bedroom, walking around. You know, they built a connection up with the house. If some friggin' Portuguese was in the foundation of my house and got cement poured on him and he's still there, I don't care.
Some hieroglyphic up Mexican in the basement.
I could give a shit.
Kind of Mexican. Doing the Bugs Bunny dance.
Like an Egyptian pose. His head turned sideways and his hands out. Yeah. Frozen in the cement for all eternity.
Damn, Opie.
It was a weird day.
Well, it's good to see you guys some type of, I don't know, is that religious? Or what do you think that is, man?
That's just creepy.
I get the feeling, man. I'm telling you. I don't know what it is. I don't talk about it often because people go, you're fucking nuts. They already think that.
No, but there's enough people who will be with you. No one's going to just say, hey, you're nuts. A lot of people believe in ghosts and shit. I guess I believe in ghosts, but I don't believe in, like, not buying a good house.
Dude, I get...
Because somebody, killed himself.
Not a good house,
That's not my fucking...
It's not a good house.
What about all the murder and suicide all over the fucking world? That's like saying I'm not going to walk outside because somebody got shot right in this spot. That's superstition.
But that's fine. You don't have to lay in bed at night and listen to every creak in the house and go, what is this?
Yeah.
If you find out somebody died in your house right now,
yeah.
If you find out, well, I got, you know what, Ed, somebody shot themselves in your house a couple of years. Would you just leave?
Hi, Parker Meridian. Can I have reservations, please? Thank you. Front desk. I need a room for 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. You heard right. Thank you. No furniture, no nothing. I'm not moving anything. Everything's staying there. I'm going to burn the place down, actually. I'm just going to torch the house.
It's like that, huh?
Creepy. I ain't into scary stuff like that. Creeps me out.
Yeah, well.
I hear noises or something, it'll just creep me out.
All right.
Creaky floor.
Wait, what is this? This is pretty funny. Bill, what's up?
Hey, Opie.
Yeah.
I bought a house. I got it wicked cheap. Couldn't figure out why. So after we moved in, the mother backed over one of the little kids in the driveway.
Is that bad? It's outside. It's in the driveway.
A little driveway sealer hit that,
Little driveway sealer.
No, like the dead people have to stay where they got killed. So the only problem with that house is you look out the windows at night, you might see a little something.
Or worse yet, you're backing out of your garage, you look in the rearview mirror, and there's a little kid there.
Right.
A ghostly little kid, like in your mirror. Oh, that would be creepy.
How much cheaper did you get the house, you think?
100.
100,000?
Yeah. The house was probably came out about 250. I bought it for like 175.
Oh my God! Look at that.
It was vacant for like 3 months. We couldn't figure out why.
I'm seeing a good strategy here. You see a house you want, and you don't have a problem with it. You get a homeless guy, and you take him over there, kill him, and then no one will really care. But then they'll have to disclose it and take some money off of your house. Just a suggestion. Century 21 wants to jump on that.
All right, thank you, Bill.
No problem.
Good story. All right, we should... oh, you got to talk about Web Junk 20. Patrice's new hit show for VH1, blowing up.
I thought we were going to take a cakey breaky.
Did he just say a cakey breaky?
We're all eating.
A cakey breaky. Oh, that fucking cake is possessed.
It's very good.
Somebody on that cake.
Actually, I think you need a prop for your story. Because it's an uncomfortable story, so you could kind of...
It's a little uncomfortable.
So you make it a little casual as you're eating the cake.
All right.
Web Junk 20's on VH1 with Patrice O'Neill.
Very funny show.
Take a peek at that one. It's a good one. I like it.
It's all web videos.
VH1 is my favorite channel right now, between Flavor of Love, Web Junk 20, and, of course, Celebrity Fit Club.
Web videos, how many different sites are there now? I mean, there are thousands of websites that you can go to and just download people doing dumb shit.
Well, that's all the rage with the kids, you know.
With the kids.
Seriously, it's blowing up with the younger demos. They all have their favorite sites, which has all the crazy videos.
There's everything from surveillance cameras catching people doing stuff.
Upskirting.
People just doing dumb things, like that kid that was opening up the car door and hitting people on bicycles. And then wound up opening the car door to hit someone on a bicycle. The bicyclist swerved, and the kid in the back seat kind of fell out, and his head smashed right into a bumper of a car that he was really close to.
And he lived.
One of my favorites, yeah.
He lived, and he wasn't even that injured.
Actually lived. And there's so many of these websites around, so much video. And VH1 made a show about it. Pop up some of the funniest ones, most interesting ones, and Patrice comments on them.
It does a great job.
It really does a good job. It's very funny. His comments are always snide, sarcastic, and very funny. So it was on. I think it's on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on VH1. You could catch it. It's all
the problem with the VH1 shows.
Catch it now.
Yeah. That's the problem with the VH1 shows. It wrecks my DVR. Wrecks up my recording of these shows.
Records everything,
I just make it real easy. I just go record series, and next thing you know, I got like 10 versions of the same Web Junk 20.
Yeah.
Taking up all my space.
So, me and my girl laying in bed watching the show. And, well, you know what happens, Opie. You're laying in bed with your girl, or maybe, I don't know, you're with your guy in a sleeping bag up on Brokeback Mountain. Wherever these things take place, it might get a little amorous. You know what I mean?
I like to say a little saucy.
A little frisky.
A little saucy.
From where I was sitting. Yeah. A little porno music. You twisted fuck. You know, you're in bed. You start having what they call the sexual relations there, Opie.
What's called the monkey sex.
Right. Whatever you want to call it. Had a couple of drinks, so you know we're all a little sloppy. It's having some fun. You know, some good clean fun. Good clean American fun. Like a guy and a girl should have in a bed. And it's weird when you have a job like we have. Because occasionally, unlike a lot of people in the world, your friends pop up on television. And it's an odd thing when it first happens. I mean, there have been times you're having sex, and there's my pal Adam Ferrara all of a sudden. Hey there, pal. Hey, give her a good one for me. Tag her in the ass. You know, you just hear their voice. And I know TV is not a two-way thing, but it's kind of just weird hearing your friends talk while you're having sex with your girl. That's all I'm trying to say.
You know, I did feel it.
Did you? You son of a bitch. I knew it. I saw it in your face.
I did feel it.
It's just one of those things that...
I felt an energy.
It's an energy.
It's an energy.
Unless something... You know, most people don't have their friends on television for that to happen to. But it's been enough years where it's happened where that part of it doesn't really bother me. So Patrice being on television while I'm having sex doesn't bother me that much. But then the clip he played, now, we're really getting into it. And you don't want to be distracted or ruin any moments by what's happening on television. So you try to phase it out. And a lot of times you can. But when it's a clip that we've played on the show enough times, it catches your ear no matter how distracted you are by other activities. So in the middle of going at it, as they say, I hear this.
Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord.
Yes. 3 times with Patrice laughing and commenting. Is that something to the effect of an act of fall, talking about nothing, falling off the stage. So the first time I hear it, I try to ignore it, as does my girlfriend. We ignore it. We're successful in ignoring it. The second time, I start feeling a little shaking and hear... At which point, the third one comes, we both lose it. Hysterical fucking laughing our asses off.
How funny was that motherfucker, talking about his horse shit. And then I went to the Shakespeare of Cubbery and the Coventry school. It's only been 3 of us who ever graduated from the Coventry school. Fine.
The Harvard hasty pudding, when I was voted the... Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, dear Lord.
Fall on your fucking ass.
Oh, he was really pompous. It was just so perfect.
Oh, there it is. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Good Lord. Yes. Good Lord. Good Lord.
It was a 2-camera shoot.
Good Lord. Yeah. Good Lord.
Yeah.
That's
a
little strange.
We just laughed our asses off. One time would have been fine. Oh dear Lord. And because it's sex and it's just goofy anyway. So to hear the oh dear Lord clip, it kind of fits. Yeah. But, then you got to get right back into action. So I laid the law down.
You can get a doggy style, you can get laying on your side. Those are your only choices. This is my house, and I get to say.
And, we finished up with this. Oh, dear Lord.
Wow.
That's good. I'm glad.
Patrice, so glad you could join us.
Okay, terrific.
So glad you could be there.
Glad I could help out.
All right, listen. Let's say hi to Steve and Becky. Steve and Becky.
36-inch TV, big Patrice head staring in my bedroom.
Oh, it's giant, too. Why do you think I wear a hat all the time? I just want my head to go away.
Anthony, what the fuck are you doing in there?
It's like you're looking in the window.
Oh, wait. Someone has a relatable story. Turtle from whackbag.com. Turtle.
Hey, guys. I was having sex with my wife probably a couple months ago, and my father-in-law calls from a bar, drunk. We've got the answering machine in the bedroom.
Oh, no.
So I'm, doing it, and next thing I hear is, hey, Tara Mark, can you come pick me up? And you're trying to fuck while your father-in-law is talking in the background. I, really, sort of lost it. And
that's great.
Got that one once, too.
You did?
Hi, Anthony, it's Mom. Nothing important, just calling to say hi.
And, like, you're just looking at the situation you're in like, oh, my God. Oh, my God, look at what I'm doing.
All right, well, if you give it to maybe you're out or doing something. You got a moment, just give me a call. Okay, bye, I love you.
Oh, man, that's really...
We interrupt this program.
What?
The Ozone Midget sighting.
Oh, a midget sighting.
Robert from Georgia. What do you got?
Hey, I got a midget spotting for you guys.
All right.
Hey, I was in a Walmart yesterday, and the greeter at the door, I saw the carts moving around, and the summit was not even as tall as the shopping cart. A little short black dude in dreadlocks, man, about 40 years old, and he couldn't have been 3 foot tall. But I started laughing, and my wife didn't know why, and I kind of explained to her, and so I got to call O&A and let them know, man.
Little midget sighting.
Little midget sighting.
There you go, a little fidget.
What was the little fella doing?
He meets you at the door, and he hands you the shopping cart, but the funny thing is, you see the shopping cart coming at you, and you don't see this fucker behind the cart pushing it.
See, that's the best thing about the midget sightings. It's not the fact that you saw a midget. It's what the little guy was doing when you saw him. Because no matter what they're doing, it's always hysterical funny. Because they do things like that. One guy comments on the shopping cart. You see the shopping cart moving. It's like, what is it, a locomotion? It's just kind of moving itself. Oh, it's a midget.
You think it might be a ghost? No, it's a midget.
Or then there was a guy that saw a midget in a supermarket, and he needed help getting something off the shelf, and it was like waist high on a normal person, and he was jumping and like taking those big tomato juice cans, putting them on the floor, and standing on them to get something. That shit's hysterical when it's a fidget.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
Can't believe your mom would call and leave a message.
I know, it was very embarrassing.
Absolutely amazing. Anyway. What? Let's go to Steve and Becky. Steve and Becky.
Hello.
Hi, Becky.
You have to excuse me. Somebody's got a cold beer on my tits.
You have a cold beer on your hooters.
On my nipple right now, yeah.
Why? And you're on Pal Talk?
It's his morning beer.
What's your... All right, you're on Pal Talk. We got cameras in the studio now.
We're on
we got these Pal Talk rooms all over the place.
And what's her name?
Steve and Becky.
Steve and Becky.
Let me pop your cam up right there.
Steve.
Oh, there you are.
Back on.
All right, I'm looking. Wow, you got big tits.
And a round face.
And that's Steve. He's putting a cold beer on your tits. Oh, she seems to be enjoying that.
A lot of people are saying, I see her on the radio. That's the beauty of Pal Talk.
Yes. Why don't you lift that shirt up so we can see both of them, make sure they're both the same size. All right. Yeah. Hey, they are. How about that? And she's smoking and on the phone and Jesus.
And she wants
multitask.
You want to play Guess What's in My Pants today live on Pal Talk?
Yeah, let's play Guess What's in My Pants.
All right. Now, when we do this live on Pal Talk, it takes on a whole different thing than it does regular Guess What's in My Pants, okay? Do you know how to play Guess What's in My Pants?
Yeah, I hold the receiver up to my bush and rub it around.
And rub it around, right. Now, you know what the most important thing is to not show your bush until this is done. Because the last time this happened, the girl stood up, we saw the bush, bit ruined.
Not really, it was just a shadow. It was a bunt shadow.
A bunt eclipse?
A bunt eclipse.
All right. What you have to do is stay exactly where you are, because I can't see below your midsection right now. But take your pants
that's a good thing.
And panties down as Opie does it. This! And take your pants and panties off. But don't stand up. And don't show us your bush. You got that?
Yeah, I got that.
All right, pull them down. There she goes. She's pulling them down. Oh, that was quick. You got them down?
Yeah, they're down.
There she goes. Is that a guy? Does he have a pest shirt on behind you?
Yes, he's got a pest shirt on behind me.
It's one of our pests.
All right. Have a pest shirt.
Your pants are down.
Yes.
And now, how we play, Guess What's in My Pants? She will rub the phone on her bush. And just judging by the sound that is made, we will determine what
hairstyle she has. Ban Real 2000. Ban him right the fuck now. He IM me. His big IM comes up right in front of the picture of the naked girl. You're banned, fucko. Why would anyone IM me in the middle of video? Guess what's in my pants? Real 2000. Bye-bye, shithead. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And somebody.
I'm trying to look and participate, and an IM thing comes up right and blocks everything. Bye-bye, dick face. You lose. Okay.
We don't need the music, believe me.
Why not? We need the theme song.
All right.
We got to make it radio friendly.
Yes, we do.
All right.
All right, and then we'll get right into it.
Let's play the theme song for Guess What's in My Pants if Eric has it.
No bouncing up before the fucking show's over either, Doug, you dick.
Yeah, you got us on that one already. All right, hit it.
Bum, bum.
It's time to play. It's time to play. It's time to play. Hey, guess what's in my pants? Place the receiver upon your beaver. It's time to play. Hey, guess what's in my pants? It's time to guess what's in my pants. My pants.
All right, Becky, if you will, take the phone without standing up or anything. Just spread them and rub up and down in an up and down fashion a few times on your bush.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus.
That's all right. That's telling.
Action. She's got action down
That's
there.
telling. Very good. Okay. All right. Now, if you would do the same thing, side to side, please. Side to side.
Okay.
My God.
All right. All right. There's definitely something going on there. Okay. Now, in the most telling fashion, if you would rub it in a circular motion. Circular. Sounds like popcorn.
I was going to say, sound like a bag of Fritos.
Fritos.
Jesus, bitch, shade that marching band down there. Sound like some goose stepping.
All right. Now, without standing up, don't stand up yet. Don't show anything. We're going to run through what the possibilities are for the people playing at home.
All right.
There is the standard issue girl triangle, which is just a bush. Big bush. This could also be trimmed down a little bit, so it's not so, wild, but it would still be the standard issue female triangle bush.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is what we call the landing strip or the mohawk. That is a strip of hair that just goes straight up, like a landing strip or a mohawk. Then there is the Hitler mustache, which is like a landing strip, only shaved shorter, down from like the belly button down to the vagina. So it's only a little tuft of hair. And then the wood floor, clean shaven, JonBenet Ramsey, no hair, nothing down there. All right, we've heard what it sounds like. A lot of people guessing on Pal Talk. Someone saying, I heard a cock. Sounds like she's rubbing it on bubble wrap. Chewbacca's leg. Ben's head.
Hold on, we got a great one on line 3.
All right.
Todd in Ohio has a guess. Todd?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, this woman here on the phone rubbing her pussy with the phone sounds like a horse eating oats.
A horse eating oats. No.
I like that.
I am going to say standard issue female triangle. Now, Becky, don't say anything. Don't shake your head. Don't do anything that might indicate if I'm right or wrong until we're done. I say standard issue. Oh,
I'm going to guess low self-esteem.
All right, low self-esteem. And what are you guessing, Opie?
Why is Patrice asleep?
I am going to throw something at Patrice O'Neill. Patrice fell asleep during the middle of the show.
He was out cold.
He woke up like, where am I? Holy shit, I'm doing a show.
You woke up like, you ain't Halle Berry.
I'm sorry.
You gave that look like, oh, fuck, I'm still doing the radio show?
Wow. It was like, what? Where? Oh, fuck, that's right. I'm on a show.
Oh, wow.
That's fantastic. Huh. Opie, you said low self-esteem, but that isn't a category.
I know, and I was surprised I didn't get any laugh out of Patrice. Usually I could get a good laugh out of him.
Almost got a snore.
I turned to him like, I thought that was a funny line.
You're sleepy.
I hear it.
Goodness.
Here it is, Anthony. It's a completely shaved Poo-ha.
Wow.
But the problem is, once again, and this is what's wrecking the game lately, she probably shaved it Friday or Saturday because they had a hot weekend. It's now Monday morning, and you got some action down there, a little stubble action.
I thought that's why you won last time. But it didn't have that bristly sound. It sounded like hairs that were curling over. So that's why I'm going with the full bush. Patrice?
Full bush.
Full bush?
Full, absolute full.
All right, everybody's guess is in. Becky, if you would, don't tell us. Stand up and show everybody what is indeed in your lap.
Move that bottle.
All right. Oh, I think Opie's right. It looks like it's shaved, yet grown back a bit.
No, that's a little more than grown back.
That looks like a Mexican cave.
Tell her to move the C-section scar for a second.
God.
Becky.
Yes.
Becky, you shaved recently.
Yeah, Friday night.
What? Opie had it right on the head. She shaved, even had the day, Friday.
Thank you.
You consider that a shaved Friday?
No,
it's Monday.
I don't know what's going on there. What was that shaved there, Becky?
No, it's pretty bushy.
Yeah, from Friday? It's a bush. Wait, did you shave clean Friday? No.
No, I didn't shave.
Yeah, all right. So I
do hair like an Armenian.
No, I didn't win.
No? So
there's a whole
standard,
world of hurt down there.
Standard triangle?
Yeah, pretty much.
Triangle? That's like...
Got a Greek man's back down there. It's fucking...
That's a shape I've never seen as a kid.
I couldn't tell what that was, like shape-wise. Could you stand further away from the camera? Because it was too close.
Preferably in the next room.
Just stand up where you are and lower the camera a little bit.
Stand away from the camera.
Yeah, like lower the camera so we can see the bush. There you go. Okay, now stand still so that we get a good shot. There's just... Oh, don't move the camera so much.
Let me see the booty, too. Fuck it.
Moving like an earthquake. All right. Okay, I see what it is now. Hold the camera still, goddammit.
All right. Okay, I see what it is now.
Anthony, let me get a booty shot.
Patrice wants a booty shot.
What a booty shot?
No, I ain't turning my ass around.
Why not?
She wants a
Patrice loves that shit.
Let's go to Jeremy in San Francisco. Jeremy in San Francisco, what's up? Jeremy. Oh, he had a great line, too. He had a good one.
She said she's not showing her booty for
me. She showed her ass a little bit.
How dare she?
All right. Are we happy?
Yeah. I'm not sure who won that. Tell you the truth, Opie, I don't think there were any winners in this installment of Guess What's in My Pants.
That's such a 50s outfit. I don't think it was any winners. There are no winners anymore.
Thank you, Jerry Springer.
She said not me. Boy, am I a fucking dick. Tell her I'm sorry.
It's time to guess what's in my pants. My pants.
Gotta love the pal talk.
Video Guess What's in My Pants, sweeping the nation. We invented it. Hoo-hoo.
A big hi to everyone in the Pal Talk rooms today. All right, we're going to take a break, and then finally we're going to find out which member of the Opie and Anthony show went and saw Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, is this like confessions? Revelations? Is that what it is? Somebody going to talk about getting fat sucked out of their neck? Or a nose job?
Or hair extensions?
Or being a homo?
Hair plugs?
Well, I guess going to Brokeback Mountain, that's pretty much that homo thing.
Yeah, we'll find out next. Steve and Becky from Pal Talk are back.
This is Steve. I'm with Becky.
Hey, Steve, what's up?
Hey, look, I just need to ask Patrice to send her an apology note like you did the other girl.
Yeah,
he ran her up.
I tell you what, I wasn't really being mean to her, but you know, her feelings are hurt. You know, I hate to hurt people.
Patrice. Hold on for a minute. Becky, stand up and show me your ass, honey.
I like this guy. Real pimp.
Becky, honey, show Patrice your ass. There you go. Turn around so he won't get mad and he won't be upset.
I can't see.
How's that, Patrice?
I can't. Yeah? It's not up.
Well, what the hell you be calling talking all that bullshit?
No, it's not up. It's not. What? It's not up now. He's putting it back up.
Okay, he's putting it back up. Hold on, honey.
Hold on, honey.
All right, let me.
We're just truck drivers off for today.
Oh, my God, we're running out of show.
I know it.
All right, Steve.
Can't see it, man.
Okay, Becky, go ahead.
There it is.
Becky, go ahead. He wants to see your ass one time. Then he'll send you an apology note, honey.
All right. This ain't working.
Okay, I'm going to stay on the line. I'm going to stay on the line.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
There's our ass.
I see it.
This isn't going anywhere. All right. Thank you, Steve.
See you later, man.
All right. Speaking of Steves, why don't we get Steve in here? Good old Martini Steve.
It's Martini Steve. Martini Steve. It's Martini Steve.
We haven't played the theme music in a while.
No, that was kind of cool, though, man. I never heard that.
There he comes.
Ah, shit. Ah, yeah.
Steve, you're
I like that, Steve. I like that.
Old school Steve.
You did that?
No, Drew did it.
Drew Boogie?
Yes, he did.
Drew Boogie that motherfucker should make some money or something, man.
I agree, man. We're trying to work on some things with him.
Holy shit.
So Steve mass emailed everybody.
Well, mass. 3 people. You, Ant, and Ben.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you emailed
pretty
the whole
much
staff.
mass for all of us.
You went and saw Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
Steve?
Well, it wasn't by myself. I'm married. I gotta, when I want to go see what's that? Oh, for Christ's sake.
You know what that is.
Yeah,
You know.
I do know what it is, actually.
It's the song that's gonna win the Oscar.
I hope not. I personally didn't want to see it, but, I wanted to see Hostel, but I got
the Fu Manchu and the tattoos and the fucking biker rings.
I know. I'm a contradiction, apparently.
Oh, my God.
I walked in and,
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Oh, my God.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Oh, you like that, don't you, faggot?
Yeah. Had to take one for the team. I wanted to go see Hostel. I wanted to see Syriana.
So why didn't you just go see one of those movies?
I will, on my own. I will. But I had to take somebody else.
I'm just surrounded on the show by why? I can't believe this. Not Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
I can hear this coming from you, but not fucking Steve.
Why? There's different situations. I don't get. I'm with you on this one. Sorry, I don't get the have to go to movies because someone else wants to see it.
No, it wasn't. I wanted to go to a movie.
Why couldn't she go with her friends if she wanted to see it?
I'm sure she could.
I have no desire to see this movie, and no one's going to drag me.
I was curious. I'll admit I was curious.
Bi-curious?
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much. Man, thank you.
No, he just said. See, this is Steve's getting a little nervous because he's going to contradict himself. First he goes, I didn't want to see the shit. Then it's like, I was curious to see it.
So curious because
see the movie?
I wanted to see what it was all about, but not more than I wanted to see Syriana or Hostel.
Look, the reality is a lot of people are going to end up seeing this movie.
And there was.
And it's going to win a shitload of Oscars.
The theater was packed. I mean, maybe 200 people in the thing. I mean, so more than would have seen it, had it not won, 4 Golden Globes last week? I don't get it, though. Most boring fucking movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm hearing.
Because it was man love, right? A lot of man love.
Without the ass sex, it was probably the most boring love triangle movie you've ever seen.
Here's a question for you: were the man love scenes believable?
Okay, yes.
Jesus. Did they?
I'm not going to win either way, so I'm just going to walk into it.
So you decide to just take the right hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Did they just do close up of Jake's face going ooh, and then
no.
Was it a stunt ass or it was really fucking?
No, they are.
Gayest scene in the movie.
Gayest scene in the movie. They're in their little tent on Brokeback Mountain, and they're. What's the word? I guess...
Fucking in the ass?
No, Jake Gyllenhaal, they're both sleeping next to each other because it's really cold outside. Jake Gyllenhaal takes, what's the other guy's name?
Vaseline?
No, the other guy. Heath Ledger, thank you, Eric. Heath Ledger's hand and rolls it over his body like he wants him to spoon. And Heath Ledger, recoils.
Spooning scene.
Heath Ledger recoils, and then they just, you know...
They go,
Jeep, 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 jeep.
No?
There's a few seconds of that, and then they just go at it.
Oh.
And Heath Ledger, they both unzip each other's pants. Heath Ledger rolls Jake Gyllenhaal over, and then there's just cornholing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So who's bottom?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake.
Oh, shit. And cut. Wait, what do you mean, Ang? I need more passion. Motherfucker. All right, action. And cut.
It is.
Can you imagine?
No.
That's a one-take movie right there,
Please.
motherfucker. There's no behind the scenes or nothing in that flick.
It is. It's a lot of awkward moments. You sort of look around. All right, is anybody else looking at this?
Yeah. Now, did you look at their faces and was it any glimpse of, oh my God, what the fuck am I doing? Was it any glimpse of distant thoughts?
A lot of the times that both actors' eyes were closed, so maybe they were trying to distance themselves from it.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, find a happy place kind of thing.
Oh, that's a rough act.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of couples?
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly middle-aged people watching this thing, and at one point in the movie, Heath Ledger, he's obviously so used to having sex with Jake Gyllenhaal's character that he goes home to his wife, played by Michelle Williams, and he just rolls her over and gives her the old dumper action.
In the ass?
Oh, American Me.
Wow.
I think that's the implication anyway, because she's sort of wincing during the process.
Oh, my God.
Wincing.
Yeah.
Doesn't take it as good as he did.
No, apparently not.
Wow. She put a cowboy hat on and smushed it on her head.
Yeah.
Made her wear boots.
Wear this.
Honey, grow hair on your ass, would you?
That's really hard.
Oh,
but it drags on. I don't understand. I get the cringe factor. People want to see it because it's two mainstream actors going at it with each other. But outside of that, boring.
What happened at the end?
What's that?
What were you hoping for?
A dick went in it.
What happened at the end? Did they?
You want me to fuck up the end for you? I will.
Yeah, I definitely do.
You care?
Tell people to turn their radio down or something.
I don't care.
Hey, Opie, you care?
Who gets AIDS? The horse?
There's no AIDS.
Nothing?
No AIDS.
The Indian and construction workers come out and they just...
It takes place in the late 60s and 70s. It takes place over the span of 20 years. So during the course of the whole thing, Heath Ledger gets married, has a family, his daughters grow up. Same with Jake Gyllenhaal gets married, has a wife and a kid, and you get to see their whole lives. And during the course of this 20 years, they keep going back to Brokeback Mountain and hooking up with each other.
Yeah.
And same time every year.
Yeah, same couple times throughout the year. Yeah, and they continue it. And at the end, Jake Gyllenhaal gets his brains beat out with a tire iron.
Oh, by some fag bashers?
Yes, by some hooligans. At least I think that's what's implied.
Wow. Now is that saying that gay love is almost at the movie ending he deserved that fucking shit, almost like it's bad?
There was a little bit of a warning you got, because at one point Heath Ledger tells a story of a gay cowboy that his father showed him that had gotten dragged around by his dick. Ooh. And his father showed him the dead body, sort of like, don't you ever be a gay cowboy.
Yeah. Well, we got Dog in Ohio has something for you, Steve. Dog?
Steve, what the hell?
What?
It's like, you're not a big enough man, tell your lady to go by herself?
No,
that's what I'm talking about. On the Brokeback. Yes,
my
you can fuck
wife
me in the
asked me to
ass.
go, and I said, fuck, take your friends. You got plenty of women friends that want to see that shit. No,
I normally do. Normally, I do tell her to take
see
friends.
Another man plow some guy from behind? What the fuck?
Did you look up the movie times?
No. No, I did not.
And what was your posture in the movie?
Hurry, we can make the 9:10.
Slumped over, sort of in my chair, biting my nails.
Steve's the best.
Hey, honey, hurry up, we can make the 9:10.
Was you holding
snacks.
Her?
What?
Was you holding
no.
her? Was she holding you? She did the arm?
No, she had a few mouth agape moments, just the whole time where she looked
agape,
up.
very nice word. I like that one.
Thank you. Open, wide.
And did you walk out all right, what we gonna do now? Let's go wrestle. Let's go wrestle rhinoceroses.
Walking out is a little bit awkward because you don't really want to make eye contact with anybody else in the theater because everybody else is looking at the goddamn floor trying to navigate. I didn't just spend 2 hours of my life watching two guys butt fuck.
Here's some cab money, baby. I'm gonna go choke some. I'm gonna go choke Steve. I'm gonna go cut some promos and choke alligators and shit.
Show's over?
Yeah, that one's quickly.
Man. All right. We'll have to save the Cindy Adams
Well, Steve,
for tomorrow.
I applaud you. Steve went to go see that with his girl.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's some pussy shit. I would have respected him more if you went to go see it with a couple of fellas as a joke, but not be muscled by your woman. But, you know, still Steve's a gangster.
Steve's a bear.
She's here with the guys at the Adult Expo. We're saying about that.
Yeah, we're going to get to that when Jimmy gets back.
Okay, yeah.
We got you at the Adult Expo. We still haven't played that audio. Is it still here?
Yeah, it's still there.
Maybe we can play tomorrow. Jim, Steve, and Laszlo at the porn convention.
Yeah, Jimmy had fun with that.
All right. Also, the one thing we forgot to mention today, Terry Schiavo's husband there got remarried. That's another big story we didn't get to touch on today.
Hit on that tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess. It'll be in the papers tomorrow. All right.
Yep.
Let's say hi to Patrick. Patrick, what's up?
Yeah, I was just wondering why didn't take the field trip that you guys were talking about last week. Were you all supposed to go see the show?
Yeah.
Or the movie?
It seemed like a good idea when
at the time
when we mentioned it on the show, and then we were just like, ugh, fuck it.
But I had a feeling that wasn't going to happen. That's kind of why I went.
All right, punching out.
Oh, really? Really? Want to tell us more? You were all disappointed that we did nothing to field trip?
What, I was really fucking up right now.
Hey, man. You pretty much, yeah, you were all right. You made it through a very uncomfortable break, and then you had to add that at the end?
Yeah, I have a way of being self-destructive like that.
Yeah. What the hell? Let's say hi to Sean in Jersey. Sean.
Hey, I learned today that Frenchie killed himself in a brownstone recently.
Hey, yeah. Thank you. Rob on Long Island. Rob, what did you learn on the show today?
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I learned that Patrice wants Russian Blue Girls to be... fuck, I fucked it up.
You stink. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.